What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live watch along. This time we're going to be doing the Carabao Cup quarter-final match between Arsenal and Manchester City. Just wanted to make a quick note that I always get a bit tearful seeing my intro video going on there and going to games, and I will be the first to admit that I do miss going to football games, and I do hope that at some point soon people will be allowed to go back to football, because I just miss going to games. So I'm just going to chuck that one out there. But if you are watching and you are enjoying this content, like always, remember to subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're aiming for 15,000 subscribers before the year is out, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. We're less than 700 subscribers away. In fact, we're very close to being less than 600 subscribers away. So I'm hoping that during this live stream we can hit 14.4k. That would be absolutely brilliant, so do subscribe if you are new round here. Leave a thumbs up also on this live stream. As always, we know we're aiming for at least 100 likes on the live stream, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. I mean, we always get some. We're already a quarter of the way there. In fact, we're at 25 likes, so that would be absolutely grand. Don't forget also social media links. They're on the banner below and also in the description too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also on the banner and in the description too if you want to go and follow me on if you want to go and hit me up, for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business enquiries. Now, this live stream is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. Something a little bit different. If you're watching the live stream on Saturday, then you'll already know about this, but for anyone new around here, OneFootball are doing a free giveaway. That's right, it's free to enter. All you need to do is press the link at the top of my description. That will take you to a loading page where you can make predictions for the Boxing Day clash. There's 5 matches. Make your predictions. You win that. You end up being put forward then into a draw where you can win a free football shirt of your choice. I've got a promo video, so I'm going to roll that one for you right now. I have teamed up with OneFootball to bring everybody a fantastic opportunity of a giveaway. The giveaway prize is for you to win your favourite football team's jersey. To enter, all you need to do is correctly predict the 5 results which you can see on the screen. To enter this fantastic giveaway, all you need to do is click the link at the top of my description. That will then take you onto where you find the entry form, where you're going to fill out some details, including your first name and last name, and also your email address and country of residence. You then need to enter your favourite football team. How else are they going to know which football jersey they need to give to you? And then correctly predict the 5 results that are happening on Boxing Day, including Manchester City. Don't forget to agree to the terms and conditions and press submit. Good luck, everybody, and thank you to OneFootball for this opportunity. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to enter that giveaway, just press the link at the top of my description. So, this game, Manchester City away from home against Arsenal, in what would, in a normal circumstance, be a very difficult game for Manchester City. Arsenal are struggling a lot. I look at their team and I think they can be got at. If you're reading the chat just on the side, you will have seen my score prediction, so I'll mention that one first. I've gone for this match to finish 1-1 and Manchester City to go through on penalties. There is no extra time. I've made that prediction before I've even looked at the lineups. I look at the lineup and I'm thinking, if Man City can turn up, then we should be going through. That's my opinion. I will speak through the teams and do a short preview, but first we're going to head over to the chat and see who is tuning in right now at this moment in time. Asim, I agree with you 100% that Arsenal just simply haven't been very good, and I think now is a very good time to be playing Arsenal. Got a good manager in Mikel Arteta. They've got some good players. They're underachieving. They need to step up. This, at the end of the day, is silverware for both Manchester City and Arsenal, so I'm hoping we're going to be in for a good match. It's a knockout match. Anything goes. We're in for a good game. The team that's clinical in this game will be going through to the semi-final. I'm pretty certain that the ruling is still the same as what it was at the beginning of the season. That semi-final is going to be one leg, which will take you through to the final, which is normally at the end of February. However, it has been moved now until until the end of April. April 25th is when the final is going to be. And so if Manchester City win today and win the semi-final match, then we'll be playing in the final on April 25th rather than the end of February. That is hopefully, according to Carabao anyway, that's sponsoring the Cup, they're wanting fans to be at the stadium, and so they feel like delaying it towards the end of the season. They feel like it's more likely there'll be fans in it than if it is at the end of February, which I think everyone can agree on with what is currently happening. We've got Wonder Kid, thank you for tuning in. We've got Marlon, Robert Robinson once more. Clarksman going for Manchester City to win there. Fantastic, thank you for your input there. We've got Adam in as usual, William as well, welcome, thank you for tuning in. Manchester Blue, Clarksman making a good point there. Newcastle have lost, they've already lost today in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. It's finished Brentford 1, Newcastle United 0, so Brentford have gone through to the semi-final of the Championship. We've got Hendricks as well, James in as well, K, YK once more, Joshua 2, brilliant, absolute legends. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. Lubna, Mafo as well, absolutely brilliant. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It is much appreciated. We've also got Callum Craig fan and JP2. All the usual customers. We need some JSGC loyalty cards because I'm loving the loyalty being shown by you guys over the last, since we started doing these watch-alongs since June. You've all been stupendous. So, and Hong Kong Fooey as well for tuning in. Thank you for that. So let's do our preview. Let's start off with the teams first. We'll start with our opposition. We'll start with Arsenal, who obviously are being led by Mikel Arteta under a lot of pressure. Arsenal getting dragged into a relegation fight. Not where you want to be right before Christmas. But they've got the chance here to try and add some silverware to their trophy cabinet. They've gone with Runarsson in goal, Cedric Suarez, Gabriel, Mustafi, Kolasinac, Ceballos, Elneny, Maitland-Niles, Joe Willock, Martinelli, and captain in the side today, Alexandre Lacazette. I look at that team and I think it can be got at from Manchester City. That is my honest opinion. I look at that team and I think midfield looks weak. If City's midfield can turn up, I'm confident we can dictate that. Defence, I look at it, I think it's not the greatest. If our attack can turn up, again, I feel like it can be got at. Obviously, the danger's coming in there. Martinelli's a decent player. Willock's a decent player as well. A couple of good young players for Arsenal. Lacazette as well, being the danger. Looking towards Arsenal's bench, some decent players on there too, including Nicolas Pepe, a decent player. Kieran Tierney too. Nikita as well. There's some good players on there on the bench that Arsenal could rely on, in particular in attack there. They've gone with Leno also on the bench. Tierney as well. Villar, Smith-Rowe, and Balogun as well, so some youngsters from Arsenal. Obviously wanted to try and freshen it up a little bit. No Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, which I think is a big bonus for City, because I think he's a decent striker who obviously isn't hitting the heights this season as what Arsenal was hoping for. Moving on to Manchester City, we've gone in goal Zack Steffen instead of Ederson. Ederson makes the bench instead. So nice to see Zack Steffen once more, see what he can do. Gone with Joao Cancelo at right back, Oleksandr Zinchenko at left back. A decent centre-back partnership of Ruben Dias and Aymeric Laporte. That's right, Laporte finally gets a start. He needs to grab this opportunity with both hands. I feel like if City start leaking goals and we look a bit wobbly at the back, that Ruben Dias and John Stones partnership just becomes ever stronger. Laporte needing a good performance. I reckon it's probably going to be Fernandinho in defensive midfield for Manchester City, who's also captain in the side. We've got Rodri, and I'm going to presume one of Bernardo Silva or Phil Foden going in the centre. I'm not real keen on Fernandinho and Rodri playing together in a midfield. It sounds slightly negative, like it's going to absorb pressure there. So I look towards Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez and Gabriel Jesus, who all start in attack for Manchester City, towards creating opportunities and goals. But I feel like there lies Manchester City's problem in attack. 4 attackers rather than 5, and that extra bit of negativity, the extra protection for the defence, Rodri and Fernandinho, I'm not keen on it. One or the other, in my opinion, and go with someone a little bit more attacking, more legs, an Ilkay Gundogan or someone like that, freshen things up in the middle a little bit. I'm not a real fan of this double pivot and defensive midfield. I'm not keen on it. That is, though, just my opinion. I understand why City are doing it. It's helping us defensively. If we go behind, though, yeah. For Manchester City on the bench, we've got Kyle Walker, John Stones, Raheem Sterling, Ilkay Gundogan, Sergio Aguero, Ferran Torres and Ederson. Abundance of quality there. Like I said, Ilkay Gundogan we could see. We've got Ferran Torres too, Sergio Aguero, Raheem Sterling. Good attacking players that if things aren't working out, City can put these players onto the pitch. I'd quite like to see a Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden both playing in the middle and a Fernandinho or a Rodri at defensive midfield and put Raheem Sterling on out wide with Riyad Mahrez. Something like that. See what happens. Who knows? I'm wondering if Bernardo Silva's going out wide, whether he's going to be on the right wing or the left wing. I thought Bernardo looked very lively on the right wing in our last game against Southampton. Will we see the same? Remains to be seen. One thing I do know, City will have to be clinical in this game to win this game. If we're not, then we could well go out. If the match finishes a draw after 90 minutes, no extra time, it's straight to penalties. That's my prediction for this game. 1-1, both teams to score. Penalties, Manchester City to use their experience to take this game on penalties. And yes, no Kevin De Bruyne, he is rested. We should be seeing him again on Boxing Day for the match against Newcastle. So there we go. That is the teams for this evening. Looking forward to this game. Looking forward to Manchester City hopefully putting in a good performance and progressing in our favourite cup competition, the EFL Cup, the League Cup, the Carabao Cup, trying to win it once more. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola loves the League Cup. Will Manchester City be able? Will they be able to retain their trophy, which Pep, like I said, since being here, has absolutely loved. Need a drink, actually. Got a sore throat with all that talking there. Hello, Mixed, tuning in once more. Brentford are through. Knocked out Newcastle. Brentford, the first team into the semi-final pot. Will it be Arsenal or Manchester City joining them? Is the next question. Jedi, hello, welcome. OT Ben as well, hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning into today's watch-along. Jesus is needing goals. Certainly is needing goals. Whew. So Manchester City, we've won the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup, 4 out of the last 5 seasons, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. The only season we didn't win it was 2017. Which I find remarkable, and actually Man City did win it in 2014, and so we have won it 5 of the last 7 times. Manchester City recently love winning the EFL Cup. That's what they're targeting, that's what they want to win. Can they make it? 4 times consecutive EFL champions. We're defending our trophy against Arsenal today, away from home, a repeat of the 2018 EFL Cup final. Of course, Manchester City ended up winning comfortably on that evening 3-0. So, repeat performance would be absolutely brilliant. Whether that happens, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, City keeping clean sheets. It's a lot better. We're a lot better defensively. We look stronger. We look more organised. I feel like the 2 defensive midfielders and helping us with a bit of cover is also helping City not to be exploited on the counter-attack. It's just having a bit of an impact on us in attack. If our attacking players can manage to create a couple more opportunities and be a little bit more clinical, actually everything will be looking very rosy. That's where we're looking for quality, and the attack just hasn't quite shown the quality that we are looking for. But I look towards today's starting 11. Like I said, the 4 players in attack: Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden and Gabriel Jesus. I'm looking towards these 4 great quality Premier League experienced winners in Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Foden and Jesus to make the difference, to go out there, get them goals, create them opportunities, get them assists, and really do make it telling throughout this game for Manchester City, hopefully, to win this game and progress. So that is where we are at. So I'm just going to get the stream up for this game. Michael Richards on punditry on Sky Sports for today. Always enjoyable to see Michael Richards covering all the things Manchester City. He's bonkers, but I love Mika. Lovely player, lovely person, great personality, and it's really good to see Manchester City getting more and more representation in the mainstream media. It's really good to see. I'm happy for that. So we'll see what happens from there. We are still 14 minutes away from kick-off for this game, as Sky Sports currently showing replay of what we just mentioned, that 2018 Carabao Cup final. With Vincent Kompany with the goal, Sergio Aguero, David Silva with the goal. So, yeah, it was a really good performance that from Manchester City. Really good performance. Mikel Arteta taking on Pep Guardiola. Master versus apprentice once more. Both managers haven't got off to the start that they're looking for this season. The big thing now, Mikel Arteta needs Arsenal to go through. They're needing wins. They're needing to pick this up. They're needing the momentum. Manchester City, if you thought our start wasn't brilliant, look at Arsenal. Arteta under a lot of pressure. Arsenal sounds incredible, getting dragged more and more into a relegation battle. It's nearly Christmas and they're being dragged into a relegation battle. No consistency from Arsenal, no bite, struggling for momentum, struggling to really get things going, struggling with their link-up play, struggling with their defending, struggling with their attacking, looking weak on the pitch. They look mentally gone. And I'm hoping that City and Pep will not show respect towards Mikel for this game, as much as we appreciate all that he's done for Manchester City. And don't get me wrong, if City are ever putting an opportunity to get Mikel Arteta back on Pep's team and have him as assistant manager, I would love him back at Manchester City. I want Pep to put more pressure onto Arteta. No sentiments there. Just put them to the sword. Put them to the sword. Take the game to them. If City go through, and it means possibly, and it is a possibility, that Arteta then loses his job. Football, it is what it is. No time for sentimental feelings. No time for buddies and friends. End of the day, 90 minutes, football pitch. Make it happen. The game is live on Sky Sports. If you are wanting to watch this game in the United Kingdom, James, I agree 100%. No mercy. Absolutely no mercy. Go at them. See what they can do. Arsenal do need a centre-back. They've been getting linked with Eric Garcia. He's going to go to Barcelona, I'm afraid, so they're not going to be signing him. They've been asked to keep tabs on John Stones. Stones' current form that he's showing for Manchester City. City aren't going to be selling John Stones. That is for sure. So where do Arsenal turn next? Arteta back to City. I never say never. I wouldn't mind him to come back to Manchester City. I feel like, though, Arteta probably wouldn't want to come back to being an assistant manager after being a manager, particularly a manager of Arsenal. And I feel like he'd probably want to go and pursue his own managerial career. Whether that means taking a drop down to somewhere else remains to be seen. Arsenal Fan TV will be fun tonight. I'm hoping that City can put more misery on Arsenal and we can knock them out. If we're going out, I'm going to be disappointed. I mean, I know City have won this cup 5 times out of the last 7, 4 times out of the last 5. I know that City have won it. We're used to winning it. We know what it's like to win it. And so it isn't of high priority to City. But at the end of the day, a trophy is a trophy. And it is a realistic situation with how things are going with Manchester City that we won't win the Premier League. It's very difficult to win the Champions League. So I look towards the domestic cups, Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. I would say, because we're in the quarterfinals already, and I'm looking at Arsenal and how weak they are or have been, that this is a great opportunity of us getting to a semi-final here. In that case, a trophy is a trophy, silverware is silverware, winning mentality. Mikel has that, Pep has that, I think we'll be in for a dark horse here, but I think we might be in for a bit of a good game here, with Arsenal looking to try and exploit the space, trying to look for the counter-attack, Manchester City trying to play some good football. I could be wrong with two defensive midfielders. It could be a very boring, passing, Spanish-style football match that we have on our hands. At the end of the day, though, something's got to give. One team's going through, one team's going out. 90 minutes, all on the pitch. Looking forward to it nonetheless. This is at the Emirates Stadium, by the way, in London, home of Arsenal FC. Arsenal taking on Manchester City. So before we do get to kick off, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content and you are tuning in, make sure that you do subscribe. We're aiming for 15,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to also leave a thumbs up if you are watching this live stream. We're aiming for minimum 100 likes. We're already on 42 likes, only 8 likes away from our halfway target of 50 likes. So if you haven't left a thumbs up already, then please do that. That would really help to support my channel. And also, as you can see, this video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. OneFootball are doing a giveaway. Just go and press the link at the top of my description. That'll take you through to a prediction page. 5 results on Boxing Day. Predict all 5. You could win a football shirt of your choice. You want to enter that? Just press the link at the top of my description. Don't forget also social media links in the description below. Email also in the description below too. And they're also on the banner too if you want to go and follow me on there. So that would be absolutely brilliant. So we're just waiting for kickoff now. We're less than 8 minutes away from kickoff here for this game in the Carabao Cup between Manchester City and Arsenal, from Arsenal. Nice. It is Manchester City's last game before Christmas. It's Arteta versus Guardiola. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll be in for a bit of a spectacle is what I'm hoping for. Like I said, clinicalness is definitely what is going to be needed to decide this tie. Hopefully that will be Manchester City. One thing you can't afford in such big games like this, and Arsenal are a quality side, even though Arsenal are sitting where they are in the Premier League and haven't been brilliant, they are still a quality side with quality players. We need to be careful, making sure we're not making silly mistakes. And when we are creating our opportunities, we're putting them in the back of the net. That is definitely what is needed. So let's see if Manchester City do go through. Siram, I did know that Haaland's dad played for Manchester City. Alfie Haaland had his career ended whilst playing for Manchester City by no other than Roy Keane during a Manchester derby, picking up a serious injury there. So yeah, I did know that. Adam, fantastic. Yes, definitely looking for 100 likes. That would be absolutely brilliant. Would be brilliant. Getting a bit of nostalgia right in there. James saying first season Niall Quinn saved a penalty. Going back a bit, what year are we looking at there? And Asim, nice for you. Meeting Aguero, Sterling, Pogba and Rashford. And it is quite sad. Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's a sad end to Alfie Haaland's career. I'm happy to see that off the field he's managed to raise a family. He's managed to raise his son, Erling Haaland, and managed to make him into a fantastic quality player, using all of his own footballing experience and all of his links to be able to develop his own career and turn his son into a marvellous football player. A player that could well end up at Manchester City, a very in-demand football player. So we'll see what happens there. David, thank you for tuning in. Hello there. And thank you very much, Clark's man. We've got plenty more transfer updates to come throughout the next few weeks as we head into the January transfer window. And yes, we will have daily Manchester City transfer updates coming back January 1st. I'm sure everybody is ecstatic about that. Trevor, thank you for tuning in as well. Hello there. James, 1991. Wow, that is a long time ago. That is 4 years before JSGC was even born. Just before I was even born. I started following City. We're looking at 2001, 2002, the season that Manchester City got promoted from what was then Division 1 into the Premiership, is when I started following Manchester City under the likes of Eyal Berkovic, Darren Huckabee, Sean Gota, Ali Benarbia, all great players, a great little era. Really enjoyed following my football back then as a child, and I'm still enjoying my time as a City fan even right now. Ryan Laverick tuning in. Hello, thank you for tuning in once more. We've got Adam tuning in as well. Mixed, I remember it all too well as well. Jane, fantastic, 9 years old, what memories. I always look back with fondness, looking back at where Manchester City are and where we was, where we came from. And it's just incredible to see the amount of progress of what's happened, and you do just feel like City really won the lottery. That's what it feels like. It's just it makes you appreciate even more where we are right now. Yeah, long may it continue. Man City's banter era, scoring 9 goals at home all season under Stuart Pearce is probably the worst I've seen, really. But I'm sure if those that have been supporting through the 90s will have seen even worse than that, seeing City drop to the levels of 3rd Division football. There we go. Into League One, the infamous York away. There we go. It is amazing. It is amazing. Who would I want as a replacement for Aguero? Haaland. There you go. I think he's a quality player and I'd like him at Manchester City. As we do have the teams finally coming out for this game. Manchester City coming out first, followed by Arsenal. Arsenal playing in their red and white kit that we know of for their home kit. Manchester City playing in their lovely away strip, their black shirt today and black shorts. Looking forward to this game. Players obviously not doing their handshakes due to you-know-what. So we should get straight into kickoff near enough here, which obviously is a good thing. Just before my time, 99 and Paul Dickoff's goal, but obviously a massive moment in Manchester City's history, knocking Gillingham out of the playoffs that evening at Wembley. And what a turnaround it was from Manchester City, not to look back as well. Absolutely brilliant part of history, brilliant era as well. Fantastic, Nicky Weaver in goal. Still remember Nicky Weaver being Manchester City goalkeeper. And with the days, nostalgia. We all love a bit of nostalgia. Right, so we're just going through the teams and we'll then be ready for kickoff for this Carabao Cup game between Arsenal and Manchester City. Looks like Arsenal are going to be going with 5 at the back, then 3 through midfield, and then 2 up top, which would be Lacazette and Martinelli. Manchester City looks like it's just going to be a standard formation from us, really, there with 4 at the back. Looks like it'll be 3 or 2 covering in midfield. Then we'll kind of have 1 sitting ahead of the midfielders, 2 wingers, and an attacker in Gabriel Jesus. Is where we're at here. Mixed got it on in the background. So we are ready for kickoff in just one moment. Trivia, who got the City goal to make it 2-1, the first goal? I should know this. And I don't. That's bad of me. What's the surname begin with, Mixed? I might get it from that. H. I want to say Hurst. as we are set for kick-off here. It will be Manchester City getting us underway, attacking from right to left. Arsenal attacking from left to right. Please take the knee. His first name's Kevin. As we do have kick-off here for the Carabao Cup quarter-final between Manchester City and Arsenal, and Manchester City. We've hit 50 likes. That's brilliant. It's brilliant. Thank you very much, Dad. Horlock. Ugh. Kevin H. Couldn't get the thing out there. Feel like you're exposing me there. I said it's just a little bit just before my time. I started supporting City in 2001. So it is Manchester City attacking here. We're on, if anyone cares, Copperberg mixed fruit, one of my favourite drinks tonight. Definitely a lot nicer than what the cherry flavoured Copperberg is on mixed fruit tonight. As it is Manchester City with the early possession here, switching it from left to right. Fernandinho sitting in a deeper role. We've got Rodri, it seems, sitting in defensive midfield, and Fernandinho just sitting in a deeper role just ahead of him. There's blocked clearance there for, I think, from Ruben Dias. Sees it go out for a throw-in to Manchester City. Hello, Bob. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you are well. How are you? By the way, everybody, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm always interested in seeing where everybody is tuning in from. As Zinchenko runs forward for Manchester City here. Out to Jesus. Good bit of play here. Phil Foden. Out to Zinchenko. Can he get a ball into the box? He can. It's not a bad ball. And it's an early goal. An early goal. Gabriel Jesus. 2 minutes in. What's on his teeth? I know he's hurt his teeth. He's done something to his teeth. Not too sure what's happened with his teeth. But it is Gabriel Jesus. 2 minutes in to put a lot of pressure onto Arsenal. Wearing a gum shield there. Making it Manchester City 1. Arsenal 0. No offsides in the build-up. A decent ball in from Zinchenko. What's the keeper doing? Keeper just needs to stay on his line there. Anticipate the header. Why has Gabriel Jesus got so much time just to nip in front of the keeper and put the ball into the back of the net? So good ball in from Oleksandr Zinchenko, unlocking the Arsenal defence. Jesus runs into the right space at the right time. Makes it Arsenal 0, Manchester City 1. And we have a goal already in Manchester City with our mean defence. We've got something to defend. That should petrify Arsenal. Bob tuning in all the way from Jamaica. Love it, love it, love it. Good bit of pressing this from City. In possession again. Bernardo Silva goes down under a challenge. Free kick to Manchester City inside the Arsenal half. What a start this has been from Manchester City. What a start. Early ball played through. Jesus into the penalty area. Gets it across. Wow, what's... Oh, Rodri's got to be having a shot from there. Rodri has to be having a shot. There's a good bit of sweeper keeper work there from Zack Steffen and ensures that there's no danger there on the counter-attack from Arsenal as the offside flag goes up against Manchester City there. Ryan tuning in from England. Nice, nice, nice. Remember when Arsenal was a top 40, I remember Arsenal being a decent quality team. Just investment just shows how much your teams rely on investment, and Arsenal don't invest much money. They don't invest much in their team. They become a selling club. Just years and years of neglect, and this is what happens. It's what happens when you won't spend and you won't match what the other top teams are doing. It just becomes so much more difficult to keep up, and you get left behind. New ideas and things happening like that. With Arsene Wenger sticking with him for so long. It's a good ball again across. Gabriel Jesus keeps it in. Jesus does have a very bright white gum shield in. Had sore teeth. Had to go and see the dentist. He missed the match against Southampton. So he's wearing a gum shield tonight. Arsenal, our feeder club. Yeah, but they produce so many good... I mean, you look past Arsenal's Invincibles, and then the next generation of Arsenal players. Some great players in there too. Sami Nasri sold to Manchester City. Robin van Persie sold to Manchester United. It's just absolutely mesmerising. A City on the attack into the Arsenal penalty area. Not stopping here. It looks like City want a second goal here. Fernandinho with a shot, and it's just wide. Manchester City showing their early intention here, and it's really, really good to see. Mark, I am very well, thank you. How are you? Thank you once more for tuning in. It is much appreciated by me. Manchester City 1-0 ahead early on already here, thanks to a goal from Gabriel Jesus after a good ball in from Oleksandr Zinchenko and a poor bit of goalkeeping. Manchester City firmly on top. Corner comes in from Foden. It's cleared at the near post. Arsenal Fan TV raging 2 minutes in, already behind. Things you love to hear and see. Bernardo Silva now, letting City build up from the back. Joao Cancelo, City just going at a passing, walking pace right now. City have their early goal. Can they get that clinical, killing second goal? Killer second goal. Clinical killer second goal is what we're looking for. As we see a Visit Rwanda advert going across the screen of this match. Zinchenko. Can you even visit Rwanda right now? These are the questions. These are the questions. Anyway, it's Manchester City early on with domination here. It's City with the early goal. It's City making stuff happen. It's City doing the pressing. Arsenal not really out of the blocks yet. Already 1-0 behind. Yeah, we've got Bakary Sagna went to Manchester City. Clichy, Adebayor, Kolo Touré. So many good quality players. Lost Ashley Cole to Chelsea. Couple of good goalkeepers. Petr Cech. Jens Lehmann. Some good players, and just look at Arsenal's squad compared, and it's just mediocre. Really, really poor. Having to look towards their academy to try and bring some players in. And don't get me wrong, Arsenal still got a couple of decent players. They should be doing a lot better than what they're doing right now. Saka, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, these are good players. Should be doing a lot better than what they are. And a good manager in Arteta as well. A perfectionist. Full of ideas. I just don't think Arsenal was the right move for Arteta at this stage of his career. I'm not too sure there's many managers actually that want to touch the Arsenal job, really. If you're a manager that has a lot of ambition, you want to do really well, would you want to go to Arsenal? I mean, the only manager I feel like they'd be able to attract would be managers that are out of employment, that are wanting some employment to see what they can do. An Eddie Howe or something like that. That's where Arsenal are at. Phil Foden in the middle now, attacking for City. Nick Hill, things you love to see there. A 5 live stream multi-monitor home office setup, watching plenty of stuff. the match live stream, watching me, Claude and Banster, watching Lee Gunner and Arsenal Fan TV, 1:45 AM, having a lot of fun there. That's brilliant. That is stuff that I do like to see there, so that's absolutely brilliant. Love hearing that. Rodri is a lot like Sergio Busquets. Relies a lot on possession and build-up with the ball and staying calm on the ball. He's just... The problem is he's not anything like Fernandinho, and how Fernandinho plays that defensive midfield role suits the Premier League down to the ground, as the Arsenal goalkeeper there gets away with one, playing a bit of trickery with Gabriel Jesus. Do that once too often, could have been punished. Manchester City having currently 89% possession in the first 10 minutes here. What a start this has been by Manchester City. All that's lacking is that killer second goal. Get that killer second goal. I feel like we're well on our way. This has been a good performance from City so far. Tom in Hull with a Budweiser. Nice to see. It's a great ball, and it's just bounces in just in front of Jesus, so the Arsenal keeper can collect. Prithvi, I hope I've said your name there right. I am very well, thank you. How are you? Thank you for tuning in as well. How are you on this fine Tuesday evening? Hull can be exotic, I can imagine. Mix it on the Guinness. I'm on the Copperberg. It's nearly Christmas. It's what we like to see. And the one thing every football fan loves about Christmas is, whilst all the other European leagues tend to have their break, the Premier League is relentless. Game after game after game. But a lot for us football fans to look forward to. Wouldn't have it any other way, if I'm completely honest. It's what makes English football so challenging. We don't do breaks. It's been a really good start, Zulu. Fantastic start by Manchester City. They look energetic. They look up for this cup. They look hungry. They look like they want to press. They look like they want to create. They're having plenty of shots. They're having shots on goal. It has been a good performance this from Manchester City. Much better. Much better. Going up against a good quality side like Arsenal as well. It's things you love to see. Good ball forward though by Arsenal. First little bit of a challenge here for the City defence, and it ends up going out of play for a corner there to Arsenal. Laporte wants a free kick, but I think they've got a corner there, Arsenal, instead. Tom, thank you very much. I do appreciate your support and your very nice comments there. Makes it all worthwhile for me when I'm hearing comments like that, so thank you very much for that. Never dull in Hull. To be fair, you don't want to live in somewhere dull. You want something where there's action all the time and things happening, things that make you laugh. It's stuff that you think, grief, where am I living? But when you speak about it to other people, makes you proud to be where you're from. As a corner comes in and a header goes over from Lacazette from Arsenal there at the near post. Not a bad ball in at all actually there by Arsenal, but it does remain the same here. Arsenal 0, Manchester City 1. But like I've said already, watching this live stream, please do leave a thumbs up. We're aiming for 100 likes. We're now only 32 likes away from that, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. We're on that big push towards 15,000 subscribers. I want to be on 14.4K by the end of this live stream. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, if you want to enter the One Football giveaway, it's free by the way. Just press the link at the top of my description. 5 predictions for the Boxing Day fixtures. Manchester City's match against Newcastle also included on that. If you predict all 5, you'll be entered into a draw to win a football shirt of your choice. Great ball in from Manchester City, just beyond Bernardo Silva there. Couldn't quite get a ball in there to try and make double Manchester City's lead there, but nonetheless, another good bit of attacking movement from Manchester City. He took his eye off the ball for half a second there and went just beyond, because it wasn't a bad ball by Cancelo in the pass to Bernardo, really. Thank you very much, Nilho, much appreciated, and Zulu too. It is much appreciated by me. Full giveaway from Arsenal. I think Liam Delap, he's probably have another season in the academy, if I'm honest. He's a good player. I said it at the time, I'd like for Liam Delap to have a test. I think a very good test. He's always on loan. Send him out on loan, see if he can score goals. That will test how good of a player you are. We got our answer with Lucas Nemicha when he went out on loan a couple of times. I always thought Lucas Nemicha would be a perfect third choice striker at Manchester City. Spends a couple of seasons out on loan, and I've realised actually perhaps he isn't as good as what I thought that he was. And I think like Liam Delap's the same. Get him out on loan, get him to a club that's going to give him, in the EFL, 46 games, see how many goals he can score. If he comes out with a bag of goals, one of the top goal scorers in the league, you got your answer. If he doesn't, again, learning curve. So I feel like it's just a win-win situation. Arsenal's keeper, who is their keeper, by the way, that's starting today? It's Runarsson, struggling a lot, making a lot of mistakes, giving the ball away. City's press, too strong here for Arsenal. City's squad, too strong at the moment for Arsenal. Although, terrible ball out that by Ruben Dias out to Zinchenko, goes flying out of play for a throw-in to Arsenal. Poor giveaway from City. Good bit of pressing though. We win the ball back. Zinchenko having a good game here. Good to see. Dragon tuning in as well. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Tanyara Deswar. I butchered your name. I apologise for that. Thank you for tuning in. Hello there. Fun Dude as well. Thank you for tuning in. And Tom, I do have my cider. I'm on cider all the time. We're on our mixed fruit. Copperberg mixed fruit, one of my favourite. Early ball in from Manchester City. It's flicked up in the air and collected by the goalkeeper after Phil Foden tried to take a touch there. Ryan, thank you for tuning in as well. Hello and welcome to the live watch-along between Arsenal and Manchester City. First 17 minutes or so completely dominated by Manchester City. City have their reward in a goal. Goal came through in the second minute. Came about from a header for Gabriel Jesus after a good ball into the box by Oleksandr Zinchenko on the left-hand side. I don't see Mendy leaving. I think City's invested that much money and time and facilities in facilitating his injuries that City won't let him leave so easily. Whether that's something you agree with or not, I think is a topic for a video, really, rather than just a comment. But yeah, there we go. Alcohol most certainly is. Most certainly is. It's Tuesday night, quarter-final, City playing. We're enjoying ourselves. Why not? Why not? It's Christmas. Arsenal now, with a bit of possession. With a bit of possession, and Ceballos has just booted it over the player's head and out for a throw into City. Woo! Although, poor giveaway here from City here, and a chance for Arsenal. Can they make something happen? Passing it forward, there's a bit of space. Zinchenko deals with the danger, and Zack Steffen does clear the lines there for Manchester City. Bit of danger there from Arsenal. It's not a weekend though, but we're not at work, so tomorrow, so we'll have a drink. It's nice. I feel relaxed. I feel good. I feel like I'm in a good place right now, which is always good. It's always good. It's been a long, challenging, battling year for everybody. So it's good that we're able to just settle ourselves in towards the end of the year with everything that's coming at us for 2021. As City did have a bit of possession in a good area there from Fernandinho, but Arsenal have won the ball back just outside of their own penalty area. City's pressing here has been magnificent, although Arsenal do really well to work and pass the ball out of danger. Although City pressing once more, but too aggressive, which means a free kick is given against Manchester City inside the Arsenal half. We're now less than 30 likes away from 100 likes. 29 likes away. If you're watching this, you haven't left a thumbs up already, please do leave a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated by me. And thank you very much, Dad. Always got to enjoy the small things in life, like not being in work tomorrow and enjoying an alcoholic beverage on your live stream. Why not? So that was a good ball in from Arsenal, and Zack Steffen picks up the loose ball. Good bit of goalkeeping and awareness there from Steffen. Allowed Manchester City just to regain possession and regain their own composure. It's Fernandinho now bringing the ball forward for City. Jesus dropping deeper, passing the ball but straight to an Arsenal player, so they come out with a bit of possession. Better from Arsenal this, and more of a challenge for Manchester City, as Arsenal have managed to push their line right up towards the centre circle. As Manchester City now sitting in a little bit more of a deeper role, which means now the counter-attacks comes more of an option for City at this moment in time. Dean, thank you for tuning in. Ian as well, thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Thank you for choosing the JSGC channel for your watch-along of this Arsenal-Manchester City game in the EFL Cup quarter-final. Brentford already through after knocking out Newcastle earlier today. Will it be Arsenal? Will it be Manchester City joining Brentford into the semi-final? The other two semi-final matches will be tomorrow. As it's City now with a bit of possession. Foden into space, driving at the Arsenal defence. So good ball into the box. Can City get a ball across? They can. A shot comes in and it is blocked and is out for a corner. A shot came in from Riyad Mahrez there. Good bit of work that from Manchester City. And City are being a lot more aggressive in the final third. A lot more aggressive. They're running into the channels. A little bit more movement. I feel like the players, when they're playing pullbacks, are starting to look up, which is good to see. And they're finding the men, they're finding the players in space and getting things to happen. So City just looks sharper in the final third, which is very good to see, because we've looked lackadaisical to say the least this season in the final third in a lot of games. So it's good to see. So it's a corner for Manchester City. Mahrez puts the ball into the box. It's deep and headed down and just wide. I thought that was going into the back of the net. So Aymeric Laporte with a fabulous header down into the ground. Keeper stretched all the way. I think the keeper was beaten if that was on target. He was beaten there. Laporte's probably going to be disappointed 6-7 yards out. Can't direct his header onto the near post. Desperately unlucky that from Manchester City. Desperately unlucky. Considering Pep signed a new contract now, I'm not too sure who I see being City's next manager, if I'm honest. If Pep was leaving at the end of this season, I would like to have seen Nagelsmann from RB Leipzig. However, with him signing a new deal, we'll have to wait and see. That's all been delayed for 2 more seasons, so I'm not sure. We'll have to see at the time. As Manchester City come forward, go down, that's surely going to be a free kick there to Manchester City. It is. It's Elneny with the conceding the free kick. He picks up a yellow card. City have a free kick here in a very dangerous area. We do not have Kevin De Bruyne on the pitch or in the squad today, as he's being rested, which means he won't be taking the free kick. This is Kevin De Bruyne territory, so it'll be interesting to see who will be taking this free kick, but it's a marvellous opportunity here for Manchester City to double their lead. Premier League, thank you for tuning in once more. Matthew tuning in as well. To be fair, City playing very well at this moment in time, and a good opportunity here for City to possibly make it, or double their lead and make it 2-0. Few players standing over the ball, including Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Riyad Mahrez, Joao Cancelo, Bernardo Silva's having a conversation too, so a bit of work here for Arsenal. Looks like it might suit the left footer. So we've got Mahrez and Cancelo stood over it, Zinchenko just a little bit further back. It's going to be Mahrez, who strikes it into the wall and out for a corner there to Manchester City. I think Mahrez will be disappointed not to have got a shot on target and get it over the wall. Bit of a poor free kick, if I'm honest, that. Straight into the last man on the wall, into his stomach and out for... it wasn't even near his head, really. It was more into his midsection. So not a great free kick, that, from City. We do have a corner. It is deep. Mahrez driving at the Arsenal defence. Managed to pick up a throw in here for Manchester City. Thank you, Sukraj. City dominating so far. It's been a good 25 minutes from Manchester City. What we're looking for is perfection. We want that killer second goal. We'll get that killer second goal, and I feel like at this moment in time, with how City have performed, it would be justified. If we can get that, puts us in a great situation in potentially going through to the last four of the EFL Cup. Great turn from Jesus, having a good game, already got himself a goal, causing problems for the Arsenal defence and dropping deeper with his very bright white gum shield. As another yellow card comes out for, this time, Mustafi for his challenge from behind on Gabriel Jesus, just pulling him down and hauling him to the floor. So Mustafi onto a yellow card. Elneny already on a yellow card in the first 25 minutes here. And it is a free kick to Manchester City inside the Arsenal half. This time definitely not in shooting range. About 45 yards away from goal as Rodri just passes it backwards to Laporte. He works it to Fernandinho. Now it's Phil Foden passing backwards to Cancelo. Cancelo being pressed, so he's forced all the way back to Zack Steffen. Martin tuning in from Antigua. Arsenal very poor. Time is now for Manchester City to be hurting them, in my opinion. Could be a bit of a mix-up here from Arsenal. Keeper miles out of his goal. Can we control it? Can we get a shot away? No. City want a free kick. Referee this time not giving City a free kick. Although I think he's changed his mind and given City a free kick for a foul on Riyad Mahrez. What is happening? So it's been a very energetic first 26 minutes, and it's been a strange 26 minutes. Being made easier for Manchester City, I feel, by the Arsenal goalkeeper. He looks very, very shaky. Certainly missing a bit of experience. So a chance here for City to put a ball into the box. They do. It's not a bad ball into the box, and it is over the bar and out for a corner to City. Rodri had escaped the last man there. Arsenal weren't happy. I think wanting either a free kick or the offside flag. Looks onside. It was a big opportunity, that, actually. Rodri just kind of got ahead of the ball as it goes out for a corner here to Manchester City. There's an Arsenal player down, holding his face. Not too sure what's happened here. So we've not had the free kick come in yet. It's Fernandinho, goes down a bit dramatically there with a hand in the face. More like a slap. Anyway, the corner comes in. Not too sure what's happening there, and a header just wide from City. City looking very dangerous on these set pieces. Another good golden opportunity there for City goes to waste. Do I think Aguero will go in the summer? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It all depends on the injuries, if I'm honest. All depends on the injuries. Will Man City offer him a new contract? Does Sergio Aguero want to stay? Sergio Aguero is free to speak with other clubs from January 1st. He could sign a pre-contract agreement. I don't think he will, but he could. As City hoof a ball forward. And it's cleared by Arsenal as they hoof a ball forward themselves. So once more, it is City bringing the ball forward. Just had a quick look at my analytics. We're only 8 subscribers away from 14,400 subscribers. 14.4k. I want to hit that by the end of this live stream. That would be absolutely brilliant. So any help towards that would be much appreciated as Arsenal hoof the ball long. There's an extra touches. A bit of danger here for City, and City do hoof the ball clear eventually. Arsenal looking to just try and spring themselves a little bit of an attack once more. Arsenal player on the ground this time. Lacazette not happy with a challenge, wanted a free kick from the referee. Referee not giving him anything as the physio is going to come on. Though Lacazette now is no longer lying down and is on all fours. Looks like he's going to be okay. He's just a bit of a knee in the back from Rodri there. In the 50-50 challenge. Certainly nothing cynical or anything in it. That is for sure. As well, now less than 20 likes. Can we hit 100 likes before half time? Can we have the return of 100 likes before half time? That would be sensational. Coming out with all the adjectives today, ladies and gentlemen. We've had stupendous, sensational, fantastic, poor giveaway there from City. There's another one adjective, poor. Lots of adjectives for everybody to look forward to. Arsenal win the ball high up here once more. Coming down the left-hand side. Can they get anything into the box is the question. They can. It's not a bad ball in. It is cleared by Zack Steffen though, although they do win the second ball, driving forward. Can they get another ball in? They can. And in the space, and it's 1-1. What a brilliant header. Alexandre Lacazette makes it 1-1. A goal out of nothing. Manchester City have been dominant for 31 minutes, but Arsenal have a goal back. It's Arsenal 1 here, Manchester City 1. Goal out of nothing, really. Manchester City just happy to have held firm, really, with their 1-0 lead. I said was looking for that killer second goal. It hasn't come. So great ball in from the touchline, much like Zinchenko. Right place at the right time. Lacazette's there, back post with a good header, back across goal. 1-1. Just like that. It's a disappointing goal for Man City to concede, considering we have been the dominating team here. So something for Manchester City to think about. That will make Arsenal feel better. That will make Mikel Arteta feel better. Like I said, City were deserving of a 2-goal lead. Just needed that second goal. The intensity just kind of dropped off away the last 5 minutes or so. Arsenal started to work their way back into the game. And now all of a sudden, we're at 1-1. So, poor from Manchester City. So, something for us to think about with the remaining 13 minutes of this half. So, good header from Lacazette, though. Like I said, they've got good players, Arsenal. They should be doing better. They should be doing better. They do have the quality there. I feel a bit disappointed for Zack Steffen not to keep his clean sheet. Thought he made a good collection to come out and punch the ball early for the second ball just to be won. The importance of them second balls being won by Arsenal. Arsenal now looking to try and get ahead of steam and get on top. Can they find a goal before half time? They managed to turn around the momentum, weather the storm for half an hour, find their goal. Can they now go on and push on from there? That is the question. Fine margins. We're playing a good team. My score prediction 1-1 for this to go to penalties and City to take it on penalties. Wasn't taking anything for granted. It's just whilst you're on top, you need to find them goals. Finding 1 goal's great. Finding 2 goals is just exactly what is needed if you're wanting to win a game. We've not found that second goal, as has been happening a lot under Pep Guardiola in his time at Manchester City. And because of that, making work for ourselves. And now we've got a lot of work to do. As another cross comes in, Arsenal winning the header once more. They've got someone at the back post. They're keeping the ball alive. Can City deal with it? Goes to the outside of the area, and I think the offside flag has gone up. So Manchester City will have a free kick. So the danger averted there for now, as we are now only 11 minutes away from half time here. It's Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1. So don't forget, whilst we've got a spare moment here with City having a free kick, if you haven't already, please do leave a thumbs up on this live stream. We're aiming for 100 likes. I'm wanting to hit that before half time. That would be absolutely brilliant. We're only 17 likes away, so if you're watching this and you haven't left a thumbs up already, please do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated by me. Zack Steffen's given a ball away in a very dangerous situation. He hasn't looked up. There's big danger here for Manchester City. It's ping-ponging around and Zack Steffen can collect the ball eventually. That is really poor goalkeeping, that from Steffen. Really poor goalkeeping. Just doesn't look up, doesn't get his pass anywhere near right. We're lucky that Arsenal haven't managed to punish us there. Really poor at the back there from Manchester City at 6s and 7s. Just looking a little bit more disorganised. Go back to that old moment again where I was speaking about Ruben Dias and John Stones. They have a great understanding. It just looks more solidified with them two at the back. It's keeping Laporte and Ake out the team. But it's doing it for a good purpose. That partnership just does work for Manchester City. Understanding goes a long way in football. As City now moving from defence into attack. It's Fernandinho. Aymeric Laporte. Zinchenko on the left-hand side, trying to move Manchester City forward. Arsenal have got all their players back now. It's Fernandinho on the right-hand side, looking for a bit of movement from Manchester City in the middle. It's Rodri out to Oleksandr Zinchenko. Jesus on the left wing. Zinchenko bringing the ball forward. Not too much on for him, so he plays it to Rodri. He looks to a crossfield pass, but it goes straight to an Arsenal player, so Arsenal can launch defence into attack here. Zinchenko chooses not to step forward and instead get back into his position. Rather sensible that from Zinchenko, which just slows down Arsenal's play, and so Arsenal just forced to take it backwards. As we have seen over the last 10 minutes, a lot more of the ball in the Manchester City half and in the midfield area than what has been in the Arsenal half. As we've just seen a bit of the momentum just starting to turn towards Arsenal. So it's important in these final last 10 minutes or so before the half-time whistle goes that Manchester City try and turn that back round. See if they can create themselves a couple of opportunities whilst remaining tight at the back. I thought Arsenal looked particularly weak on this left-hand side, and so I'd be looking more towards this left-hand side to try and penetrate the Arsenal midfield and defence. Another crossfield pass goes to Laporte, doesn't find its man once more, so Manchester City were having to win the second ball and do so through Cancelo, who finds Fernandinho, back to Cancelo, Fernandinho once more, exchanging passes in the middle for Manchester City. City just being patient, looking for the opportunity. It's a good ball out to the left-hand side. Zinchenko to Gabriel Jesus, who's dropped deeper. Can he find anyone? He's bundled off the ball. Wants a free kick. Nothing given. Fernandinho plays a ball through. It's a decent opportunity for Manchester City, but it is cleared by Arsenal. A header won by Manchester City. The attack coming once more back from Manchester City as they win the ball high up. Relentless this from Manchester City. It's better. City coming forward now. It's Laporte into Jesus. Back to Laporte. Thought he'd have moved it to the left-hand side. He looks to play a ball into the box. It's straight at the keeper, though, and the Arsenal keeper can collect it. No danger there. And so it does remain Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1. Yeah, don't forget, we're aiming for 100 likes. 15 likes away. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also aiming for 15,000 subscribers. We're only 8 subscribers away from 14.4k, so any help towards that would be much appreciated too. And if you want to enter the free giveaway by OneFootball to win a football shirt of your choice, just press the link at the top of my description and go and predict 5 results from the Boxing Day schedule. Arsenal now coming forward into the Manchester City penalty area. The cross is blocked, won't go out of play. City keep hold of the ball and do really well in keeping hold of the ball. As my 1-1 prediction might be very difficult to keep hold of, but I am going to stick with 1-1, even though it looks like there may well be more goals in this game. Kevin De Bruyne isn't in the City squad. He's having a rest. So City haven't got anyone to... we haven't got Kevin De Bruyne to rely on from the bench. We'll have to work on our own creativity. As the score is right now, I think Arsenal will be happier than Manchester City. As an Arsenal pass back to the goalkeeper, sends the goalkeeper a lot further back than what he wanted, and so he hoops the ball forward. Manchester City managed to win the initial header, but the second ball won by Arsenal. Good bit of pressing though from Rodri, ensures City win the ball, but a poor pass out from Ruben Dias ensures that Arsenal come away with the ball and attacking now, right on the edge of the Manchester City penalty area. Oh, that's poor from the Arsenal wide player there. The tackle goes in from Manchester City. He could just leave it to go out for a corner. He tries to keep it in play, takes the touch and goes out of play for a goal kick instead. I won't be happy or too happy with that one. Ferran Torres is on the bench. Sometimes you don't deserve things in football. Sometimes teams just come forward and score a goal. You have to be clinical. I said the team that goes through today is a team that's going to be clinical. You can have all this possession and build up play and making things happen. If you don't put the ball in the back of the net, you don't get the results you want. And that, at the end of the day, is what it all comes down to. Arsenal have come forward, created their opportunity and put the ball in the back of the net. That's all there is to it. And City now attacking once more. Jesus. There is the run of Zinchenko. He chooses not to use him. Mahrez into Jesus. Mahrez once more, exchanging it through. Jesus! What an opportunity! How has Jesus not put that into the back of the net? It's a great save from the goalkeeper, but Jesus should be scoring that. A dummy played by Manchester City. A Manchester City player. I couldn't quite see who it was because it was in an offside position. So it sells it right through to Jesus. And Jesus, one-on-one with the keeper. Someone of quality as Jesus should be putting that into the back of the net. These are the fine margins. These are the opportunities that I'm on about where you need to be clinical. City could come back to regret that come the final whistle. What an opportunity for Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal now coming forward on the counter-attack. It's Elneny bringing the ball forward. Mustafi into the Manchester City half. Ball gets played across. There's nobody there. Just leave that one to go out of play, and they do, and it goes out of play for a goal kick to Manchester City. Jesus with a brilliant opening and opportunity for Manchester City. Good bit of passing there. Mahrez wanted to play it to Foden. Jesus is in the right place. It's a great save from the keeper, to be fair. Just advances and gets a very strong hand from the shot. Someone of the quality of Jesus, though, should be poking that under the keeper, putting that into the back of the net and making it 2-1. And to be fair, with the situation that City were in, it looks like the type of situation where Jesus would normally thrive. A weak shot that's just needed just to poke under the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. That was literally all that was needed. And instead, it remains 1-1. Should really have been 2-1 that to Manchester City, though. Can't afford to be reflecting on that for too long, though. City coming forward once more. Bernardo Silva plays a good pass forward, but the goalkeeper will come out and collect the ball. A little bit too much on that from Bernardo Silva, but the right idea. We've got to keep pressing Arsenal. Keep going at them. Don't sit off them. Keep going at them. They might have pulled it back to 1-1, but just keep going at them. Keep going. And that's what's needed here. Persistency. There's gaps there. There's lots of opportunities to be created. Believe in yourselves. And just put that ball in the back of the net. Just put it in. Very frustrating. Zinchenko. Good position this for Manchester City. It's Mahrez on his left foot. There's no runners there to help him. So Arsenal scramble and win the ball back. Fernandinho with a great tackle, but Arsenal managed to keep hold of the ball, luckily for them. And it's a great spring through. Steffen with a great challenge wins the ball. He's miles out of his net and an opportunity here for Arsenal to maybe play a long shot. Oh, like handball. Referee's not giving anything though, and so City can come away with it, I think. Oh, I think a free kick has been given to Arsenal. Not too sure what for there, as Martinelli is down. Zack Steffen living a dangerous game there. Man City not happy about something. It looks like Bernardo Silva is more occupying, sometimes on the right wing, sometimes in the middle. So definitely onside there, Arsenal. Steffen with a good challenge. A very clean challenge from Steffen. And so it is Martinelli that's down. It isn't a free kick that's been given for that challenge from Steffen on Martinelli. As we're now 14 likes away from 100. So it's a free kick here to Arsenal. A minute to go before half-time. Martinelli is still down, so there'll be a fair bit of added time now. Probably didn't help his leg there, rolling over 3 times. Now 13 likes away. So we are at the end of the 45 minutes. We're still waiting to see how much time is going to be added on. I imagine it's going to be a few minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes has been added on. Martinelli remains down here for Arsenal. Thank you very much, Dad, and that's absolutely brilliant. And thank you very much, Tom. Your support from both of you is much appreciated by me, as Martinelli is now sitting up for Arsenal. So he may well be able to continue very soon, possibly. He's walking very gingerly. He's holding his leg. Looked like the back of the shin that he was holding that was hurting. Not too sure what the issue is here, as we're into the past the first minute of these 3 minutes added on, so I imagine we'll be going into an extra minute on top of that. So we could be playing here till the 49th or 50th minute even, as we're now only 12 likes away from 100 likes. I'm hoping Martinelli is okay there. Didn't look like there was too much in the challenge, as Martinelli now is walking on his own and wanting to come back onto the pitch, which is good news for him. Referee doesn't allow it, and Arsenal can have their free kick. They play their ball forwards towards the box and out straight for a goal kick here to Manchester City, so Martinelli can come back on for Arsenal. So we're into the second of 3 minutes added on. We've only just had play resume. So I think we're going to be going till around the 49th or 50th minute. Zack Steffen takes a long goal kick. Header is won by Manchester City and Jesus. Arsenal win the second ball. The header, though, is won by Manchester City, and City can manage to regain control of possession through Zinchenko, who goes backwards to Laporte, who goes backwards all the way back to Zack Steffen in goal. Steffen goes longer towards Joao Cancelo. He can't find his pass. It deflects back to Ruben Dias. Fernandinho now driving City forward. Plays a ball long towards Jesus. Will be picked off, though, by Arsenal. Straight out of play for a goal kick to Arsenal. Arsenal seem very content with where this game is at this moment in time, which, considering for the first 30 minutes, they were pretty poor. But, yeah, Arsenal pretty poor for the first 30 minutes. Manchester City on top. Not managed to get their second goal that they were looking for. And because of that, Arsenal come forward, have their attack, and get their goal. Both goals, in my opinion, very similar. Jesus with the opener after 2 minutes for Manchester City. And on the 31st minute, it was an equaliser from Lacazette after a good ball in from Martinelli. Both headed goals, both good finishes. And so it looks like we're going to be heading at half-time at 1 apiece. Game being defined by fine margins. Jesus missed a fantastic one-on-one opportunity with a good save by the Arsenal goalkeeper. Has ensured that we will more than likely be going in at half-time level here. As we're now into the 50th minute. And the half-time whistle does go. So there we go. Half-time. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1. Lots for Manchester City to think about going into the second half. I think City started first 15-20 minutes very aggressively, pressing high up, finding the space, having the shots, causing the problems for Arsenal. Helped, of course, by a good ball in from Zinchenko and Jesus gambling at the front post. The keeper comes to collect the ball. Jesus hops in front of him and puts the ball into the back of the net. Really gave City the confidence. From there, Arsenal have ensured that they don't concede. They've ensured that they stay in the game, keep battling. Once they've managed to weather the storm from Manchester City for the first 30 minutes, they've managed to then come forward themselves, get some attacks going, managed to get a good ball into the box. Lacazette's in the right place to get a good header and find an equaliser for Arsenal, and it ensures now that we do go in level, and Arsenal and Manchester City currently at a 1-1 draw. Which means if this stays like this for full time, it will go straight to penalties. There won't be extra time. It will be straight to penalties. My score prediction was 1-1. Could I be right? Manchester City, though, need to be clinical going into the second half. They're creating some good opportunities, need to be putting them into the back of the net. We should be in front there. I do agree, Chris. And Ed, I don't know how Jesus missed that. He should just be poking that under the keeper. Normally, it looks like the type of finish that I would expect from Jesus. A nice little tap under the keeper. He's normally very weak with his shots. This time going for more power rather than the placement, and the placement was what was needed. It just needed poking under the keeper. Keeper had advanced. There for the taking, and instead just hits it straight at him. Frustrating for Manchester City, but we need to keep our heads up and keep battling and go into the second half and keep pushing and looking for the gaps that Arsenal are showing us in both defence and midfield, and they can be got at there. Need to make sure we've got our energy. It could be crucial the first 5 or 10 minutes of this second half that City get off to a nice quick start. I feel like there's goals there for us to be got. We need to keep working and keep pressing towards that. Substitutions could be quite key, and if I'm looking towards clinicalness, perhaps Sergio Aguero could be one of them players that City look towards going into the second half. So, looking at the stats for this game so far, 65% possession compared with 35% possession in favour of Manchester City. Arsenal have had 3 shots, 1 on target, 1 goal. 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Where have we seen that before? Man City with 8 shots, 3 shots on target, 1 goal. Still not too bad a stats there for City. 3 offsides for Arsenal, 1 for Manchester City. Tackle completion rate for City at 33.3%. Aerial duels by City also at 58%, which is good to see. Arsenal's goalkeepers had a couple of saves to make, whereas Zack Steffen's had to advance a couple of times and read the danger, and the danger is there for Manchester City. Arsenal are finding gaps in and around the City back four. That is a cause for concern for me. Steffen twice has had to read the danger to ensure that nothing happens there. So City need to be very careful. Need to, though, most importantly, my opinion, be very clinical going into the second half. Arsenal also with a couple of yellow cards, 1 to Mustafi and 1 to Elneny as well in that first half. So a decent performance all in all from City, just not the right result. Need to keep working and pushing and seeing what happens there. Just need to keep pushing and see where we go from there. So, once more, if you are watching this and you are enjoying the content, please do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated by me. We are aiming for 100 likes here on the live stream, so any help towards that would be much appreciated by me. We're only 5 likes away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're on that big push now towards 15,000 subscribers. Excuse me. We are only 8 subscribers away from that target now of 14.4k before we can then hit the big push towards 15,000 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, if you want to enter the free One Football giveaway, all you need to do, press the link at the top of my description. That'll take you forward to the prediction page where if you predict 5 results that are happening on Boxing Day, you can win a football shirt of your choice, including the gorgeous away kit for Manchester City. We, of course, have done a promo video for that, which I'm going to roll for you guys right now. I have teamed up with One Football to bring everybody a fantastic opportunity of a giveaway. The giveaway prize is for you to win your favourite football team's jersey. To enter, all you need to do is correctly predict the 5 results which you can see on the screen. To enter this fantastic giveaway, all you need to do is click the link at the top of my description. That will then take you onto where you find the entry form, where you're going to fill out some details, including your first name and last name, and also your email address and country of residence. You then need to enter your favourite football team. How else are they going to know which football jersey they need to give to you? And then correctly predict the 5 results that are happening on Boxing Day, including Manchester City. Don't forget to agree to the terms and conditions and press submit. Good luck everybody, and thank you to One Football for this opportunity. And it is as easy as that. All you need to do to enter, press that link at the top of my description. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to do a little bit of interaction with people in the chat. And then I have prepared a little bit of halftime entertainment for everybody to look forward to before we go into the second half with our live watch along of this match between Arsenal and Manchester City in the EFL Cup. Yes, Fiorentina. You can get Fiorentina. You get anything you want, if you want. Imagine not being subscribed to JSGC. Thank you very much for that. Liam, I'm very well. Thank you for tuning in. And 100 likes. Exactly what we're looking for. Thank you, everyone that has left a thumbs up on this live stream. It's nice to be back at 100 likes. So thank you, everyone, for that. It is much appreciated. You are all absolute legends. So thank you very much for that. And Lava, thank you for tuning in once more. Just what we are looking for. So I have prepared some halftime entertainment for everybody. Mixid is moderating on the chat here. One of his latest videos that he has done. Go and check him out. By the way, his link is in the description. Please do go and leave some thoughts, comments, likes, and subscribe to his channel too if you haven't already. JSGC's channel wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Mixin, so go and show him some love as well. But his latest video that he's done is one of my favourite videos that I've seen on all of YouTube, and so I thought it makes some great halftime coverage for everybody to watch, and so I'm going to play that for everybody to enjoy whilst I just go and have a quick break myself before we'll be back for the second half. So here is Mixid's cocktail, the Jack Frost cocktail, which is part of his holiday Christmas series.
What's going on, guys? Mixid here, back again for another Christmas cocktail, and this Christmas cocktail, guys, is the Jack Frost cocktail. It's a nice blue colour, and I will show you how to make it. It's a blended cocktail, this one, so get your glass and rim it with coconut flakes. So what I've done, as you can see from here, I've rimmed it with coconut flakes. How I did that was put a bit of simple syrup, rimmed it top of glass, and then on a small plate I put some coconut flakes and just rimmed it. So we can put that to one side for now. So first ingredient to the shaker, guys, is 8 ounces, which is about 200 ml of pineapple juice. So another measure purse. One purse. Again, 120 ml or 4 ounces of white rum. So the next ingredient into the blender is 120 ml or 4 ounces of cream of coconut. As you can see, mine's homemade. I think we're going to need more ice. Right, put this on, put your head on. And let's blend right into it. Right, now we're blended into it, now we'll go straight into our glass. Ten out of 10. I think it's the best one I've made so far for a Christmas cocktail. But that's a Jack Frost cocktail. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixers. It really does help the channel grow. And thank you for your support throughout 2020. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys for the next Christmas cocktail. Cheers.
Let's give a round of applause there to Aaron. It's a very well made cocktail in the Manchester City blue colour as well. Bit of halftime entertainment there. What I do want to say though, if you did enjoy that little bit of halftime entertainment, it would be much appreciated by me if you want to go and support the Mixed channel, who's also moderating the chat. The link to his channel is in the description below. Go and click that link, go and subscribe, go and watch his videos, go and like and comment and stuff over there. That would be much appreciated. Mixed has just passed over 600 subscribers now. We're going to be on a big push in 2021 to get that to over 1,000 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. And thank you very much to Mixed providing the halftime entertainment. Excuse me, on the channel. So thank you very much for that. So second half set to get underway very soon. The Arsenal players are out ready for this second half. Just waiting on Manchester City and the referee just to get us underway for the start of this second half. Looking for Manchester City to try and get back to how they were playing in the first 30 minutes of the first half there, and look to try and build positively on that and try and find an early goal would be absolutely brilliant in my opinion. As City are out now for the second half, referee is out as well. Arsenal ready to get us underway, attacking from right to left, and City attacking from left to right as we have kick-off here in the second half, the final half of this knockout game between Arsenal and Manchester City. It's Manchester City though on the attack right from the off here, winning the ball high up. There's a poor pass in the end there, allows Arsenal just to clear their lines. Manchester City will pick up the loose ball, but that could have been a good attacking position that for Manchester City, but never mind. So I don't think there's been any changes from Manchester City at half-time. As that's a good bit of work from Joao Cancelo, but a poor pass means the Arsenal keeper will pick up the loose ball. Another ball comes forward from Arsenal, picked up by Manchester City. We'll go back to Zack Steffen in the Manchester City goals. We're now only 6 subscribers away from 14.4k subscribers. We're getting there. So if you're watching this and you aren't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Help towards that push for 15,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's a 14.4 and it can tick over live on air, which would be absolutely brilliant. There's a free kick here for Arsenal. Inside the City half. Ball goes forward. Will be picked up by Manchester City. A pass back to Steffen. Clears the lines. City just faffing a little bit too much. That's poor from Arsenal. Goes straight out of play by Ceballos for a throw in there to City. But City are just faffing about with it, playing risky passes at the back. Passes that don't need to be made, as I think Martinelli's gone back down. That isn't good for Arsenal. Yeah, Martinelli has gone back down again, so I presume he's going to have to come off, as Zinchenko does put the ball out of play now for Manchester City for Martinelli to receive more treatment. So I don't think he's going to see out this this game. No, and Arsenal are going to make their first change, and that will be Martinelli coming off for Arsenal. So he did pick up a knock as Zack Steffen read the danger well and made a sliding challenge. He walked very heavily and gingerly, going right at the end at half-time. He's managed to rest it at half-time, come out for the second half, 2.5 minutes in though. Legs gone, nope, so he won't continue and he will go off, unfortunately for him, and so I wish him a speedy recovery. Martinelli with the assist for Arsenal as well, putting a good ball into the box. He will go off. He's next to the touchline, so he doesn't have far to walk. And it's going to be Nicolas Pepe coming on for Arsenal. So Nicolas Pepe's got all second half here to see what he can do, see if he can break down Manchester City. A quick attacking winger, got a good eye for an assist, good eye for goal as well. Danger for Manchester City is what I'm reading into that, so we'll see what City can do in trying to contain Nicolas Pepe, as Arsenal have a throw-in and will give the ball back to Manchester City. They give the ball back to Zack Steffen, as Steffen rolls the ball out to Aymeric Laporte for Manchester City to get their next attacking wave underway. So we've got Fernandinho playing at what is right now at right back, as Cancelo's pushing further forward, which is strange to say the least. A bit of a mix-up there between Cancelo and Fernandinho, so he eventually do come out with the ball and then hoof the ball out of play straight for a throw-in in a dangerous area here actually for Arsenal. I don't get what City are doing at the back here. Arsenal are pressing City a lot higher, a lot better. There should be a lot more energetic here, Arsenal, and putting Manchester City under a lot of pressure. So it's important now that the City midfielders start to drop a bit deeper to help the ball out from the back for Manchester City. As throw-in comes in, Man City once again put the ball out for another throw-in via Cancelo for a throw-in here to Arsenal, just outside the Manchester City penalty area. As we get an image of Sergio Aguero warming up for City here. So the throw-in comes in from Arsenal. They keep hold of the ball. City get a tackling through Fernandinho. Arsenal win the ball back. Bit of a ping-pong around now. City can eventually work the ball and get the ball out. But Arsenal, trying to dispossess Manchester City, concede a foul in the build-up, and so that will ease a bit of pressure there for Manchester City as Gabriel brings down Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel coming all the way forward from centre-back to press Jesus right inside the Manchester City half, just close to Man City's penalty area, which shows just how much Arsenal are putting Manchester City under pressure with their pressing. City's best standout player for the first half? That's a good question. I thought Zinchenko had a good game, a good assist, getting in the right areas, making things happen. I thought Bernardo Silva didn't have too bad a game, particularly the first 25 minutes or so for City. Other than that, I mean, Jesus, I could have said, other than that miss, did everything right for Manchester City. If he put that ball into the net like he should have, I'd have said Jesus definitely is on course for the man of the match, but we'll see what happens in the second half. Fernandinho's putting in a fair shift as well, worth mentioning. Literally everywhere. Arsenal ping the ball forward. Surely offside there, Lacazette. Surely offside to get in that much space. Flag stays down though. As Laporte looks to try and have second nibbles at Lacazette. City though come away with the ball. Lacazette looks like he's grappling and holding there. And the free kick is given. Sorry, Pepe was grappling and holding, and the free kick is given to Manchester City. So it's been Arsenal that's been probably the better side since coming out in the second half, taking confidence from getting back in the game and equalising. Now it's Oleksandr Zinchenko. Passes back. Hello Ryan, thanks for tuning in. Phil Foden with the ball. Zinchenko. What can City create? Can they do anything here? Bernardo Silva. There's nothing there, and Arsenal managed to win the ball back and bring the ball forward through Nicolas Pepe. Good tackle though from Rodri. Fernandinho winning the ball back for Manchester City. Ruben Dias into Aymeric Laporte. Good pass. Defence splitting pass. Riyad Mahrez with the ball. Taking too many touches. Goes down and gets a free kick here for Manchester City in a dangerous area. Gabriel isn't happy with that. Didn't think it was a free kick. As it is, Manchester City do have a free kick in a very dangerous area here as well. It could be too close to get over the wall. It's about 19-20 yards out. So on the City right hand side of the penalty area, definitely shooting range. Mahrez looks like he's taking control of the situation, with Kevin De Bruyne obviously not being in the squad, as he'd normally be on free kick duty. So also Fernandinho. It does look like it might suit the right footer rather than the left footer. It looks like City might go across goal, with City lining up our wall in front of the Arsenal wall to the left-hand side here. It's going to be Mahrez with the free kick. It's gone in! Oh, what a gaff from the Arsenal goalkeeper. Mahrez uses that Manchester City wall just to have a shot at Renarsson, and he just fumbles it into the back of the net. It's going to be Manchester City taking the lead. Oh, no way. That is terrible goalkeeping. That is terrible, terrible goalkeeping. Oh, dear, indeed. That has to be a Renarsson own goal. That is... Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be some reaction to that. It's Riyad Mahrez that has been awarded the goal. That could be an own goal. Mahrez has the shot. It's straight at the keeper, so the wall's lined up. The goalkeeper stood here at his near post. He shoots going at the goalkeeper's near post, hoping the keeper would take a step to his left and be wrong-footed. He isn't. Holds his ground, goes to try and either catch the ball or tip it over. He might be caught in two minds. Butterfingers, slips, and just goes flying into the roof of the net. Dodgy keeper. I'd be having more shots at him if I'm completely honest. Same class as Adrian. Ouch. What a comment. City, though. We're 2-1 ahead once more. We get our lead, our second goal that we're looking for. Now, keep going. Killer 2-goal cushion. Keep going. That is the key here. As Leno watches on, he must be thinking, ouch. Carrier's flashbacks. Adrian. Loving all these references. Loving them all. Loving them all. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. As we're now only 5 subscribers away from our 14.4k subscribers. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. If you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Any help towards that goal of 15,000 subscribers would be much appreciated. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the live stream as well. That would be much appreciated by me. We've passed 100 likes. Why not aim for 150? Let's see how close we can get towards that. And don't forget also, if you want to enter the free Boxing Day giveaway by OneFootball, just press the link at the top of my description. Enter your 5 predictions for the results on Boxing Day for a chance to win your own football jersey for a club of your choice. Fine margins. I've always felt sorry for goalkeepers. Nowhere to hide if you make a mistake. That what just happened there is what's still Fan TV fuming. That is, I'd be fuming as well if it was the other end and it was City. I'd be furious, furious. Arsenal relegation. Ouch. When things aren't going well, things aren't going well. There's a good ball threaded through here. Arsenal with a chance. Second ball picked up after an initial challenge from Ruben Dias saw City intercept. Arsenal looking for the space. It just need to be careful. Arsenal going forward seems to be their big forte as City managed to regain possession of the ball and clear the ball forward. And the ball is picked up and cleared by Manchester City. I don't have a favourite club in Spain. I normally pick my favourite clubs from foreign divisions through me playing on Football Manager with them teams. But I've not played or haven't done much experience in Spain, so I don't have a favourite team, so to speak, for them, if I'm honest. I had a successful save with PSG. I have a very soft spot for PSG. I had a lot of fun managing PSG in achieving European glory for them, consecutive seasons as well. So I did enjoy doing that Football Manager series, which I did do right at the beginning parts of my YouTube channel. So I did like doing that. So they're my favourite French team because of that. I'm also currently doing, as Arsenal come forward here, I also currently enjoying, blocked by our own Arsenal player, City coming forward here, Fernandinho. I'm also currently managing in Serie A on Football Manager 2021, managing AS Roma as City come forward, and Foden chips the ball over and it's 3-1! Just like that! Lovely goal from Phil Foden. That could well be Manchester City into the next round of the Carabao Cup, into the semi-final. One simple ball played forward by Fernandinho. Phil Foden set away. The goalkeeper's advancing too much, and Foden just chips it over him to put the ball into the back of the net. Just what we're looking for. Just what we're looking for. Although Foden does look offside. I'm not sure if they've got VAR in this. If they have, this could be disallowed, so we won't change the score just yet. It's a good finish and a good pass from Fernandinho and a good finish from Phil Foden and poor bit of keeping advancing. I'm just waiting to see if there is VAR and that will be disallowed. If there is VAR, it will be disallowed. If not, then the goal does stand and Manchester City do go 3-1 ahead. So City do go 3-1 ahead, no VAR. Don't know why there's no VAR. Everything's set up in these Premier League stadiums for VAR. If this was the other way round, I would be furious right now. But as it is, Man City aren't stung by it, and City's goal does stand, even though Foden was offside, and it is Arsenal 1, Manchester City 3, and just what the doctor ordered for this second half by Manchester City. Lovely jubbly, as Del Boy would say from Only Fools and Horses. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, I was enjoying my Football Manager talk there. Yeah, I've not managed in Spain, I've not managed in Germany, so I don't have my favourite clubs from them divisions, as City put themselves into another good position here, although Arsenal do press and win the ball back. Arsenal now attacking, creating themselves a possible opportunity here. Arsenal needing a goal and quick to get back into this. Nice. As Arsenal coming forward once more. There's a dodgy challenge running in there. I'm surprised the Arsenal player didn't go down, but Aymeric Laporte slides in and clears the ball. Alex tuning in once more. Hello, thank you. And lovely jubbly is a good phrase. I agree there, Andrew. As XAL wants a 4-4-2 tunes song on the goalkeeper, on that goalkeeper. You may well get one, you may well not. Remains to be seen there. 4-4 Tunes actually managed to win one of the prizes, didn't they? Won their gold award at the Football Content Creators Award. Which is a dream of mine, actually, to get a nomination and win an award. That would be brilliant one day. There's still time for Manchester. That's the positive attitude we're looking for, Dad. Time for a few more from City, yeah. Still got a chance here of getting 4 or 5. Send your statement out. Arsenal will be looking at the excuses, the offside and no VAR, the poor goalkeeper. That's what they'll be looking towards. Although it's unfair on the keeper, because without that keeper's good save from that poor Gabriel Jesus miss, City would have had their second goal in the first half. Excuse me. Thank you, Adam. Yes, let's push for that 150 likes. If we can hit that, that'd be brilliant. That would be amazing. As City continue to press. There will come a point where City will sit off here and look to preserve a little bit of energy, particularly ready for the match that they've got coming up against Newcastle on Boxing Day. So many games coming thick and fast. You end up playing the 3 games in a week, which is ridiculous. So I imagine that is definitely what City will be looking towards. These games coming up, we've got a match on Boxing Day against Newcastle. A couple of days later, we've got Everton away. I think New Year's Day or maybe the second, can't remember which day. We've got a match against Chelsea. 3 very, very big Premier League games coming up. No margin for error, and I think the semi-final comes up after that Chelsea game. So, yeah. And City currently on course to be in that semi-final draw, along with Brentford, who earlier today beat Newcastle 1-0 at the Brentford Community Stadium, Brentford's new stadium. And that could be where Man City play Brentford at if we do draw them, or we could be playing them at the Etihad if we do draw them, which I have been informed at the beginning of the season anyway, that the semi-final for the Carabao Cup is going to be 1 leg only. So if we're away from home, we'll be away from home. There's no 2 legs this time for Manchester City to try and ease on fixture congestion. And the EFL Cup final will be at the end of April rather than at the end of February, if you wasn't aware. As a good ball comes across from Manchester City and it's well dealt with by Arsenal. Really good ball in. I think that was from Joao Cancelo. Good link-up play between Bernardo Silva and Joao Cancelo. Arsenal do really well to defend their numbers and come away with the ball, although Bernardo Silva does commit a free kick there, and Arsenal pick up a free kick inside their own half through Ceballos, as Bernardo Silva picks up a yellow card for that clumsy challenge as well, which didn't really need to be made, but there we go. Andrew Copperberg, good choice. It is one of my favourite drinks. I'm on mixed fruit. Mixed fruit is one of my favourite drinks of all time. Probably wouldn't pick another Copperberg flavour other than that. You like mixed berries? I had the cherry flavour the other day, and it wasn't one of my favourite drinks from Copperberg, if I'm completely honest. I do prefer berry Bulmers if I'm going to go for one of them tastes. Thank you very much, FIFA, for tuning in. As City look like they're going to be heaping more misery on onto Mikel Arteta. Cancelo, he's having an alright game. Thought he looked a bit suspect on the right hand side defensively. Offensively, he's a decent player. Ed Sheeran. I don't have Ed Sheeran's money, unfortunately. I wish I did. That'd be brilliant, but I do not. Not too sure I'd be here if I had Ed Sheeran's money, actually. Probably kicking it back and retired. Probably what I'd be doing. Never mind. We're here plugging instead. As City nearly come away with another chance for an opportunity of a counter-attack. Does go just out of play instead for a throw-in to Arsenal. So it's Arsenal with a throw-in. As Smith Rowe has come on for Arsenal, replacing Elneny, who is on a yellow card. I'm just having a look through the live commentary, and the goal for there's no mention. Yeah, no VAR in any of Carabao Cup. I wonder why. Is there a reason why? I don't understand it, if I'm honest. I really don't understand it. I'd definitely still be a City fan, even if I had all the money. I just probably wouldn't be doing this. Why would I? I'd be a multi-millionaire, living it up. Big house. On a beach somewhere. Taking it easy. Having no worries of the world. Having nice cars. Actually, I'm not sure. I like to keep... My brain likes to keep active. I don't think I'd like to just not do literally anything. And this does definitely keep my brain active. So, I'm not sure. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward. Chance here. And into the side netting from Lacazette there. And Arsenal's chances of going through into the semi-final just starting to drift away here, as Arteta will be definitely feeling the heat as his job is becoming more and more uncertain. Is this goalkeeper really Arsenal's backup goalkeeper to Leno? If Leno ever picks up an injury, then I really do fear for Arsenal. City faffing about once more at the back. Steffen eventually just puts his foot through the ball, so he miss out on the header, and so City rely on Arsenal giving the ball away, and they do, and City managed to lever the ball clear. Mahrez challenging for the ball, trying to win the ball high up. Arsenal managed to get themselves into a position to clear the ball, although I think a free kick has been given against Mahrez there. As City make their first sub, it's going to be Ferran Torres coming on. It's Ferran Torres coming on for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva started in the last game and started in this game. Coming off after 69 minutes. Wondering if Pep's going to make all his subs today or not, as I presume it will be more of a like-for-like swap list. And Ferran Torres will either go on the right-hand side or through the middle, and Jesus will go onto the wing. So a good shift there from Bernardo. So don't forget, if you are watching this and you are enjoying the content and you haven't left a thumbs up already, please do leave a thumbs up. We've passed 100 likes, which is always brilliant. We're now on the next target, 150 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to subscribe. We're only 5 subscribers away from that clock ticking over to 14,400. So if you want to see that live on air, then please do subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the big push towards 15,000 subscribers. We're covering lots of Manchester City content, including the return of daily Manchester City transfer updates from January 1st for everyone to look forward to. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. It is free. And don't forget also, OneFootball have sponsored this video. They're doing a free giveaway. If you want to win a football jersey of your choice, all you need to do, press the link at the top of my description. That'll take you forward for you to make 5 predictions for Boxing Day. Get all 5 of your predictions correct and you will be entered into the chance of winning your own football shirt of your choice. Like I said, I'm a big City fan. I love City's away kit that we're currently playing in this evening, and that would be my choice. So please do go and click that link at the top of my description if you want to enter that. It is free. Sergio Aguero, he's stripped, ready to come on for Manchester City. He's going to get 19 minutes or so under his belt, as Chris says, here comes God. ready to grace the pitch, rather than just coming on. He's going to grace the pitch. There's Aguero coming on, who's got a bit of a reaction, is what we like to see. I wonder if this is going to be for Gabriel Jesus, who's injured his teeth. As City come forward now, here is Riyad Mahrez driving at the Arsenal defence. Oh, desperately unlucky. Just couldn't quite get that into control of his feet, and it does go out of play this time for a corner from the challenge of Gabriel, as Mahrez very unlucky there not to have an opportunity himself. Just hit his shin onto the back heel of Gabriel. Otherwise, Mahrez would have had a great opportunity to have possibly have made it 4-1 there to Manchester City. But as it is, it's going to be a corner instead. So it's going to be Foden. The City choosing to work this instead. Foden and Mahrez exchanging a couple of passes. Foden gets a ball in. It's a decent ball in, and City make it 4. So Aymeric Laporte in the right place at the right time. He returns to the Manchester City starting 11. He returns with the goal. I said City set piece. Balls into the box have been fantastic this evening. They have, and City have their reward. Aymeric Laporte gets his reward. It is Arsenal 1, Manchester City 4. An assist for Phil Foden. A great ball in. I think it's is it Ruben Dias as well that was ready just to follow that in case Aymeric Laporte didn't put that in. Is it Rodri? I can't quite see who that is there. I think it's Ruben Dias. He was ready to put that in with his shin, but instead it's Laporte putting it in with his head. It is Arsenal 1, Manchester City 4. It is Manchester City heading through to the EFL Cup semi-final. Here, Manchester City, of course, are the 3-time back-to-back champions of the EFL Cup, looking to make it a 4th. City have won 4 in the last 5. City have won 5 of the last 7 EFL Cups. And it gets no better this for Arsenal. 4-1 down, Jesus off, God, Sergio Aguero gracing the pitch, coming on as well for the next 16 and a half minutes or so. Man City have been very clinical today. It's been a very good performance. They've been excellent in the second half, just what we've been looking for. We had a tricky little 5 minutes to deal with at the start. We've weathered that storm, got that goal via a mistake from the Arsenal goalkeeper, and we've capitalised on it since. And I'm happy that City haven't held back and have continued looking for goal after goal. And I'm looking for more. I want City to go and find 5 now. Send that statement out. Go and get a 5th. That would be absolutely brilliant. Ruben Dias had a missed. Put it over the bar or something like that. Done a Chrissy Wellamo when for Scotland, putting it over the bar from 2 yards. Arsenal coming forward, trying to battle their way back into this. Struggling Arsenal in the Premier League. Arteta under all kinds of pressure, looking for this cup to try and get a bit of momentum and get a trophy. After all, this is a season that for City, if we don't have success in the Premier League and Champions League, could end trophyless. This is why City take the Carabao Cup seriously. And City once more, as we've seen under Pep so many times, there's only one time Pep hasn't taken it seriously, putting a weakened team out after being unhappy with the fixture schedule at Old Trafford, and City went out to Manchester United. Other than that, under Pep loves the EFL Cup. He loves winning trophies. Winning mentality right there. City bringing that to the Emirates Stadium this evening, and City on their way to the EFL Cup semi-final. Things you love to see. Man City and the EFL Cup, I feel like, have a very, very good relationship. Feel like they're in a marriage rather than a relationship. That's where we're at with the cup at this moment in time. I'm happy for Aymeric Laporte as well. City have had 3 attempts in the second half. All 3 have found the back of the net. Feel sorry for the keeper fumbling there and putting it in the back of the net. Foden finding a goal after being offside. Arsenal will consider themselves very unlucky. They'll be frustrated. They'll be annoyed. Arsenal Fan TV, those that like watching Arsenal Fan TV will be delighted with this right now. You've been for an interesting evening after the game. Oh, it is a good score, Ryan. It is a good score. There we go. Let's take a breather. Kyle Walker's going to be coming on, I presume, for Cancelo here. Certainly isn't Jesus. It's Rodri that's coming off. That's a surprise. And Kyle Walker coming on. Who's going into defensive midfield? Or is Zinchenko going to go into a further advanced midfield role, is what I'm possibly thinking here, as Lacazette comes off and Balogun comes on for Arsenal. And Arsenal resigned now to the fact that they're going to go out and more pressure goes on Mikel Arteta. We're on the push now towards 120 likes. We're nearly there at 120 likes. We're only 3 likes away as well. We're also aiming for 15k subscribers before the year is out. Hoping that we can hit 14,400 by the end of today's live stream. We are only 5 subscribers away from that. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe. That would be much appreciated by me. I've got the window open. It started to rain and I'm getting a bit cold, so I am going to shut that momentarily. There we go. Done and done. As another ball comes forward here for City. Ferran Torres with the ball. Thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate it. Put the ball across. It's cleared by Arsenal. City being relentless here, just carry on pushing. This is the old Manchester City. What we've come to expect as a poor pass will go out of play for a throw in there. For a goal kick to Arsenal after a poor pass from Kyle Walker, who's just come on for Rodri. Man City's we've made all 3 subs. I think that deserves a celebration in itself. Making all 3 subs. Something we don't normally see from Pep Guardiola these days, making all 3 subs. Sergio Aguero coming on, Kyle Walker, of course, coming on, and Ferran Torres coming on as well, and Manchester City subs. Pre-season over, mojo back's what I'm hoping for. Hoping City can use this now for momentum going forward into the season. It's what I'm really hoping for. Let's celebrate good. Yeah, let's get the celebrate. If I could play it, if it wasn't copyrighted, I would. I really would. Don't know what the biggest shock is here. Man City scoring 4 goals or Pep making 3 subs. You make your own mind up there. We're having good times here on the JSGC channel. All smiles. It is Manchester City leading 4-1, although Arsenal coming forward. Well defended by Man City, yes. Man City are leading 4-1 here away from home at the Emirates Stadium in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Mikel Arteta under a lot of pressure as Arsenal manager right now. City doing incredibly well this evening. A good second half showing. City being back to their clinical best, sending their statement out, set to go into the semi-final draw. That means we'll be joining Brentford, who knocked out Newcastle earlier in the Carabao Cup. So Manchester City and Brentford will be going into that draw. There's a couple more games that are going on tomorrow. I'm just going to get who that is. Of who Manchester City can play. So got a couple more games. So it's Stoke City taking on Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow at 5:30 GMT. PM that is, by the way. And then Everton taking on Manchester United. So could be it's difficult to call that one, to be honest. I'd be surprised if Spurs went out to Stoke, but could happen. Could happen. I mean, Brentford's just knocked out Newcastle, but I would say Brentford and Newcastle are a lot similar to each other in their squad than what Stoke and Tottenham are right now. And Everton Man United at Goodison Park taking place at 8 PM GMT. That's a difficult one to call as well. Will it be Everton or Manchester United? I mean, we could have a Manchester derby going on once more for the EFL Cup, which would be absolutely marvellous. As Arsenal come forward once more, Kyle Walker manages to defend that and get a goal kick for City, so a good bit of defending there. Arsenal Fan TV fuming. They're fuming. They're raging. Things you love to see. Things you love to see. As we're now only one subscriber away from 14,400 and that clock ticking over. So, put this one out there to everybody that's watching. Who wants to be my 14,400th subscriber? Go and subscribe and give yourself that pleasure. A Man City Man United final in the Carabao Cup end of April. In the sunshine. What's not to like about that? United need to get there first, City doing the business, and then they need to avoid each other in the draw. Will that happen? They've got a difficult game against Everton. Wouldn't rule out Ancelotti doing a job on United, if I'm honest. We'll wait and see. Thank you very much, Links. I appreciate it. Let me just refresh and see if it's ticked over. Not yet. We'll just wait for it to refresh and go. Once that's refreshed and gone, it'll tick over. Legends, everyone subscribing, loving it. Absolute loving it. We're having fun here on the JSGC channel. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone for leaving a thumbs up. Thank you for everyone for subscribing. Thank you for everyone that's clicked the link at the top of my description and entering the prize for free, by the way, to go and win a free football jersey of your choice. Absolute legends. This has been a marvellous live stream. I've had a lot of fun this evening. Absolute legends. Thank you everyone so much for that. Very humble, very blessed. You're all heroes to me, so thank you everyone for that. Still waiting for it to tick over. I'm sure it is already on 14,400. Probably a little bit more. We're just going to wait for it to tick over. As soon as it does tick over on the system, it'll then tick over on the screen. So we'll wait for that one. I'm sure on YouTube it is already on 14.4k. But Nikhil, thank you very much for that. Have a wonderful evening. Have a nice sleep. And hopefully I'll see you again for the next live stream, Boxing Day, for the home match in the Premier League. Manchester City taking on Newcastle. 7 minutes less than that now remaining here for this game. Arsenal 1, City 4. City going into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, a competition that Pep absolutely loves. Great bit of pressing here from Manchester City. City bringing the ball forward here. It's 4-on-4. Can City get this right? Can City make it 5? Here is Riyad Mahrez now, already with a goal from a free kick. Drifting in towards his right foot. He's tackled though and the clearance comes off him and it goes out of play for a goal kick to Arsenal. Bit anticlimactic, that one. Never mind. Never mind. Arsenal now coming forward. There's a chance here for Arsenal if they can play it right. Driving at the City defence. Can they make something happen? It's a good pass here. There's gaps. Can they get a shot away? They can! And it's wide. A decent opportunity that for Nicolas Pepe. Someone of Pepe's quality, I'd probably expect them to be hitting the back of the net. Instead, goes wide, thankfully, for Manchester City. Riyad in a nutshell. There we go. I can't say your name. Bowinach. I'm giving that my best shot. Anyway, thank you very much for subscribing. Ryan as well, thank you very much for that as well. Much appreciated. And links. Chin chin, thank you. Less than 5 minutes to go here. I wouldn't have thought there'd be too much added on. Mason, I'd like another goal as well. Get 5. That would be brilliant. That would be a statement. But getting 5 at the Emirates. I think this is showing Arsenal up. And I think Arteta, if he wasn't already feeling the heat and the pressure, will be feeling it just that little bit more now as the pressure's been cranked up on him. Zinchenko, interestingly, is playing at right back at this moment in time. Mahrez now driving City forward. Good bit of twisting and turning. There's players in space. Goes backwards instead. Zinchenko plays a casual pass. Zinchenko's had a very good game. I think Phil Foden's had a very good game. I think Zinchenko's had a very good game as well. Thank you very much, YK. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Kind words. I'm feeling blessed and overwhelmed right now. You're making me a little bit emotional with all these kind words and comments that everybody's leaving. It makes it all worth it for me, though, so it's brilliant. So thank you, everyone. Much appreciated by me. Riyad Mahrez has had a good game. He's got his goal as well. There's lots to pick from for my JSGC Man of the Match. So many choices. So many choices. Merry Christmas to you two. Last live stream before Christmas. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It's been a wonderful year. I hope everyone has a brilliant Christmas. Whether you're celebrating it or not, or just taking it easy, whatever anyone's doing, I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. City come forward and Zinchenko just had bigged up his praises, slices the ball and it goes flying high, probably wide as well. For Manchester City. Ryan, Merry Christmas to you too. Like I said, I do hope everyone has a wonderful day if you're celebrating it. If you don't celebrate it, then I'm hoping that everyone that doesn't celebrate it still has a fantastic day, relaxing and having a good day. Really do hope that everybody does have a really good Christmas. It's been a very difficult year for lots of different reasons for everybody. 2020 is going to live. It's going to be a year that's going to stand out for everybody that's lived through this year. It's been a very standout year, probably for all the wrong reasons. And so I do hope that everybody that is celebrating Christmas or not does have a really good day. And then hopefully, from a footballing perspective, we can have a couple of City wins to end 2020, and we can end 2020 on as high as it can be, and we can all reflect and come back better in 2021. Is exactly where I want everyone to be. Clark's man as well. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody watching this. Last live stream, so last chance for me to be able to have some good interaction with everybody. So yeah, I want to take this time just to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I'll do a little Christmas message at the end. 2020, a warm up for 2021. I mean, I'll remain positive that 2021 can be a good year. I'm not hopeful, but we'll see. As Phil Foden drives forward for Manchester City, not a great pass, and it is going to go straight out of play. And down for a throw-in. No problem, Ryan. I like communicating and interacting with everybody. It's what we do here on the JSGC channel. And thank you, Robert. Just in the background there. Let me make sure I move. There we go. You can see them there. They're nice. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I hope it offensively gets us in form as well. As Arsenal are coming forward now, we're into less than a minute to go as the ball flashes across the box for Manchester City. Can we get a 5? We want 5. We want 5. Let's keep going. See if we can get one more goal. 5-1 would be an amazing result. An amazing result. Still says I'm 1 subscriber away. Come on, YouTube. I want to hit 14,400 live. That'd be brilliant. Thank you, Ryan. Background might change very soon, though. We'll see. I have got stuff in the pipeline that I'm just sorting out at the moment. Pending. Arsenal now. 10 seconds to go in normal time. Put a ball across. It's cleared by Manchester City, though. City have held firm. I'm disappointed that we've conceded a goal, if I'm honest. Aguero with the blue boots coming forward for City. Into added time now. 2 minutes added on. Could be the last chance here for Manchester City. Mahrez is in acres of space on the right-hand side. Aguero doesn't use him. Foden does. Mahrez now into the penalty area. Gets a shot away and it's a good save from the keeper. That'll make the keeper feel a lot better that he's managed to make a save. And that could be Man City's last attempt at trying to get that 5th goal. Never mind, we'll have to just settle for the 4. A convincing 4-1 away win against Arsenal. I don't think we can ask for fairer than that. I don't think we can ask for fairer than that at all. 124 likes. Can we get it up to 130 likes before the end of the live stream? That would be amazing. It would be amazing if we can. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. 1 minute of added time to go here. City will be going into the semi-finals of the EFL Cup. Arsenal in a great position. Great save from Zack Steffen to keep it at 4-1 and not 4-2. 4-1 sounds a lot better than 4-2. Zack Steffen makes a very good save there to keep the score the same as we've got 40 seconds or so remaining. City playing it out from the back. Sergio Aguero currently in central midfield for City. Fernandinho now puts the ball into space for City to move into and should allow City to keep hold of possession for the rest of the game and see out this convincing victory thanks to a very good second half performance from City, albeit via a bit of luck from a goalkeeping gaff and an offside goal with no VAR counting for City, but still we'll take that every day of the week. We're now only 3 likes away from 130 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. If you're watching this and you haven't left a thumbs up already, then please do. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed and you're enjoying the content, please subscribe as well. We will be back with more Manchester City watch-alongs too. As the full-time whistle does go here, and it does finish Arsenal 1, Manchester City 4. But we will definitely be doing more watch-alongs as well, if that's the content that you do enjoy here on the JSGC channel. We will be doing the Boxing Day match against Newcastle for everybody to look forward to. We, of course, will be doing all games. While fans aren't allowed in stadiums as normal, we'll be doing live watch-alongs for everybody to look forward to. So do subscribe if that is the content that you are enjoying. We'll also be back with daily transfer updates from January 1st. If you haven't already gone and watched my transfer video that I have put out earlier today, a lot of thought and effort's gone into that video. I thought it was a nice bit of fun as well for everybody to go and enjoy. So do go and check that out as well if you haven't done so already. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. One Football, they're my sponsor for this video, so thank you very much to One Football for sponsoring this video. They're doing a free Boxing Day giveaway where you can win a football jersey of your choice. All you need to do is press the link at the top of my description. Doing so will take you through to the prediction page. 5 results is all you need to predict. Get all 5 of them right, you'll be entered into the prize to win a football jersey of your choice. It's as simple as that. Subscribe if you're new around here too. Like I said, we're on that push towards 15,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. And don't forget also, like I said, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this live watch along. We're only 1 like now away from my target of 130 likes. So as it is, Brentford 1, Newcastle 0. They go into the last 4, the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Manchester City have beaten Arsenal, knocked Arsenal out, beaten them 4-1 at the Emirates Stadium. Stadium this evening. Man City go into the draw as well. Stoke taking on Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow is the first game at 5:30 p.m. GMT, followed by Everton taking on Manchester United. When them are done, I presume the draw will be after that. The semi-finals are taking place on January 5th and 6th. It will be one leg, so if City get drawn at home, we will be playing at home. If drawn away, we will be playing away, one leg rather than the two. That's where we'll be at. 130 likes. Thank you everyone for that. That is much appreciated. Lots of people wishing a Merry Christmas. So Chris, Merry Christmas to you. Adam, Merry Christmas to you. Ryan, Merry Christmas to you. Matthew, Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope everyone is safe. Hope everyone has a fantastic day, and we will be back again after Christmas for the live watch-along of the Boxing Day match between Manchester City and Newcastle. We'll also have a couple of videos out before Christmas Day as well for everyone to look forward to. I always put out a video on Christmas Day for everybody to enjoy that I'll be doing over the next couple of days to make sure that is out for everybody on Christmas Day. I fully appreciate that everyone wants to spend time with family. 2020 more than any other year, finding it just that increasingly more difficult to spend time with people that you want to, that you love, and so people will be turning towards the internet to keep them company. And always I will put out a video on Christmas Day, the most difficult of day. It's also a very happy day as well. I appreciate both sides. I will always put out a video on Christmas Day because I know there are people out there that don't really have anything else to look forward to, so I will always put out a video, show my appreciation. I think it's the least that I can do, and I hope that everybody does enjoy that too. So yeah, so City, we're through. Merry Christmas Afshan as well, thank you very much. Mixid, ciao for now, thank you for tuning in. Ryan, me too. But yeah, we're going to do a quick analysis of this game, and then we'll end it there. That'll be it. That'll be the live stream, and yeah, we'll be able to move on from there. As it's exciting. YouTube, it's just ticked over 14,300 becomes 14,400. Less than 600 subscribers away now from the big number 15,000 subscribers. I'd have thought you was insane at the beginning of the year if you said I'm close to hitting 15,000 subscribers. Wow. Oh, a gift to me. Amazing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Appreciate it. I do absolutely appreciate it. You're all absolute legends. Thank you for the continued support. Absolutely brilliant. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas, Matthew. Dupe, thank you. Chris, thank you. Dad, thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. CE1. It's kind of like a insult and compliment mixed into one. Thick skin. Not bothered. Thank you. We're having a good time. And Ryan, have a nice Christmas. Thank you for tuning in. So, let's do our analysis of this game. This convincing win for Manchester City in the Carabao Cup quarter-final at the Emirates Stadium. And difficult game, 100%. Manchester City take the lead through Gabriel Jesus. Great ball in from Zinchenko on 3 minutes. Jesus ahead of the goalkeeper, heads the ball into the empty net. Great start from Manchester City. First 30 minutes, a decent 30 minutes from City. Couldn't get that killer second goal. Arsenal punished City, get their first shot on target through Lacazette thanks to a great ball in from Martinelli and a good header from Lacazette. Heading it back across goal meant that Arsenal equalised for 1-1. 2-1 Manchester City made it in the second half. Riyad Mahrez on 54 minutes. A free kick around 18-19 yards out, literally right on the edge of the penalty area. Mahrez has a shot straight at the keeper. Goes to try and catch it or fist it, not too sure what he's doing. Whatever he does, he fumbles it and it goes into the roof of the net. Disaster for Arsenal. 2-1 City. 5 minutes later, Phil Foden on 59 minutes makes it 3-1 thanks to a good pass from Fernandinho. Phil Foden was about half a yard offside, just set off too early. No VAR in the Carabao Cup meant the goal stood. The original decision was onside, so Phil Foden ends up picking up a third goal and a good chip out past the advancing goalkeeper. And then Aymeric Laporte rounded off a great night for City City making it 4-1. Good ball in from Phil Foden, getting himself in a goal and an assist, and headed home from Aymeric Laporte, which will do him the world of good after earning himself a start for Manchester City, which amazingly has become a rarity these days. So that is where we're at. So in terms of the JSGC man of the match, I'm going to give it to Phil Foden, getting himself a goal and assist. Had a great second half for City, lots of energy, hoping we're going to see plenty more minutes and starts for Phil Foden in the future. He gets my JSGC man of the match. I thought Zinchenko had a good game. I thought Mahrez had a good game too. I thought all in all that City put in a very good team performance. I felt like we was clinical in particular in that second half. In terms of stats for the game, 57% possession for Manchester City, 43% possession for Arsenal. 6 shots, 2 on target, 1 goal for Arsenal. They'll be disappointed not to have done much in the second half. Came forward for 5 minutes in the first 5 minutes, ran out of puff once City got that second goal, kind of just disintegrated from there. Well timed from Manchester City, getting 2 goals in 5 minutes, just took the sting right out of the game. 13 shots from City, 7 on target, 4 goals. Clinical, just what we're looking for. Both sides with 4 shots off target. Blocked shots, 2 for City, none for Arsenal. Pass completion rate at 86% possession for 86% pass completion rate. For Man City, 80% pass completion rate for Arsenal. City always looking for around 90, so it's a little bit below what we're looking for, but we've won 4-1, so who cares? 3 clear-cut chances created for City, 1 for Arsenal. Jesus missing that big chance. Could easily have been 5, really. 5 corners for City, 1 for Arsenal. City very good with their set pieces is one thing I've learned from this game too. And so that might be something to look forward to going forward into some of the games and could be quite crucial. 5 offsides for Arsenal, 1 for Man City. I'm not too sure who that offside was, but I would bet that it would be Gabriel Jesus. Tackle completion rate, 57% for Arsenal, 32% for Manchester City, which is a bit disappointing from City, but decent from Arsenal. Aerial duels at 60% for Manchester City and 40% for 40% for Arsenal. So decent that from City. 3 saves for Arsenal's goalkeeper to make, 1 for Zack Steffen to make. So he managed to have a save to make in the second half. 2 yellow cards for Arsenal, 1 for Manchester City, which was to Bernardo Silva in the second half. But as it is, City joined Brentford in the draw for the last 4 of the Carabao Cup. The draw, I'm presuming, is going to take place tomorrow after the games. It's Stoke taking on Tottenham first, followed by Everton taking on Manchester United. So Merry Christmas to everybody. I want to wish everyone a very blessed, fantastic, wonderful day. A Happy New Year to everybody as well. Thank you everyone for watching. It's much appreciated by me. We will have a couple of videos coming out as well, so it's not the end of the JSGC content, but we will be back again live after Christmas Day, on Boxing Day, for the live watch-along for everybody to look forward to. Which will happen obviously on Boxing Day between Manchester City and Newcastle in the Premier League. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Much appreciated by me. We're currently at 136 likes, so let's see if we can hit 140 likes by the end of this live stream. That would be absolutely brilliant, so thank you everyone for that. Don't forget to subscribe too. We're on that big push towards 15,000 subscribers. We're less than 600 away. We've hit the 14.4k mark whilst live on this stream. Let's keep pushing. See if we can get towards 14.5k as quickly as possible. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. And don't forget, we've got daily Manchester City transfer updates coming out throughout the whole of January for everybody to look forward to. So yeah, I know everyone likes that, so please do subscribe. And lastly, link at the top of my description if you want to go and enter the Boxing Day giveaway, which is being done by OneFootball to win a football shirt of your favourite team of your choice. All you need to do is press the link at the top of my description. That'll take you through to the prediction page. 5 games on Boxing Day for you to predict, 5 results to get right. Get all 5 of them right, then you will be entered into the draw to win a football shirt of your choice. I have done a little promo, which I'll roll one more time for everybody before we end the live stream. I have teamed up with OneFootball to bring everybody a fantastic opportunity of a giveaway. The giveaway prize is for you to win your favourite football team's jersey. To enter, all you need to do is correctly predict the 5 results which you can see on the screen. To enter this fantastic giveaway, all you need to do is click the link at the top of my description. That will then take you onto where you find the entry form, where you're going to fill out some details, including your first name and last name, and also your email address address and country of residence. You then need to enter your favourite football team. How else are they going to know which football jersey they need to give to you? And then correctly predict the 5 results that are happening on Boxing Day, including Manchester City. Don't forget to agree to the terms and conditions and press submit. Good luck everybody, and thank you to OneFootball for this opportunity. So thank you very much to OneFootball. I'm just staring into space there. What am I doing? Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and enter the chance to win that football shirt, then all you need to do is press that link at the top to go to the prediction page. Any help towards doing that would be much appreciated by me. Thomas, thank you for the kind comments. CE1, you've made my day with that comment. Absolutely amazing. Thanks. Dupe, I'm hoping City can continue scoring like this. I'm happy to see Aguero coming back as well. Dad, Merry Christmas to you as well. Adam, Merry Christmas to you as well. Matthew, too, Merry Christmas. Adam, Chin Chin. Maverick, Merry Christmas. Joshua, Merry Christmas. A good night to you as well. All the best. Have a good Christmas, everybody. Just repeating the words that Dan said there. And yeah. There we go. We made it to the end of the live stream. We've still got a bit of drink left, so we're going to neck that, and then we'll leave it there. Done. City, job done. Through. Great performance. Great win. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Social media links in the description below and on the banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. And I hope everyone has a super Merry Christmas. And I'll see you all again for the next live stream on Boxing Day. And we'll be back for a couple of videos coming up very soon. Merry Christmas to you as well, Mixed. Thank you everyone for the continued support. And I'll see you all again very soon. I hope everyone is safe and well in these difficult times. And I've been JSGC. Peace. Ciao for now.